Hello, Maverick Hunters. We are live. Hello, Mags. Thank you for joining. Beating the automated message once again. I wish it went through quicker, but that's fine.
Oh, well done.
Well, the automated message is on like a 10-second delay for some reason. Hello, Thicket. Thank you for joining.
It's Thicket. Hey,
It is.
Thicket.
Chat, my dinner tonight is root beer followed by a chocolate shake. I'm doing a good job avoiding sugar, is what I'm saying. I am also, Mags, very excited. Also, thank you for the lunch rush. Very much appreciated. Don't touch any of it just yet, but we have been fixing up the sound alerts. There's new stuff to play with. In fact, I'm just gonna... Hold on.
Don't forget.
Disable.
This is for now.
Disable.
All sorts of stuff is fucked up today. It's weird.
Yeah, there's a lot broken right now. Disable. Okay, so I've disabled a couple. I'll wait until more people are in. Yeah, the stuff that was already consistent is still consistent, so none of that should be too shocking. Chat, early chat, what I need you to tell me right now, how does Myth sound? Because currently, because everything keeps fucking breaking, Discord's audio has been getting piped through desktop audio, which is currently playing the music. What desktop audio is, if you couldn't guess just by context clues, is just any audio coming through my computer at all will come out that way. It wasn't picking up Discord, just for no reason, starting yesterday. It's been doing it fine for like a year at this point, and it just decided, no, I'm good. I'm not going to do that anymore. So Myth is now coming through application audio capture, which means all of his balance is different than normal. So if Myth sounds too loud, if Myth sounds too quiet, tell us right away, and we will fix it. Also, hello,
We
Minami.
all know I always sound too loud. That's just my jam.
Well, yes, but in this particular instance, it's not helpful if you are. So...
I'm trying to think what we might have accidentally knocked yesterday while setting up.
No.
the
This
other
was
shit.
before we were doing anything else yesterday. Like, I noticed the bar not moving immediately. Like, literally as soon as I opened Streamlabs for testing, it was just like, out. I also need to turn
Is Discord using a different fucking output device for some reason, maybe? I don't know.
Certainly shouldn't be. Like, it's not... I didn't change any sound settings in Discord.
Yeah, but Discord's going to change
Maybe
shit
lower music, I can
whenever
do
it
that.
detects like some hardware fuckery.
You know what's deeply frustrating about the music volume right now, chat? Well, always, not just right now. I'm playing off of a YouTube mix, as I do. My system volume is at a total 40%. Right now, the music volume on YouTube's sound slider is probably at like 8% on YouTube, which means it's 8% of 40%. It is so hard to fine-tune the volume when the bar is already that low. Like, I run the risk of moving it a little too much and just muting it immediately. So that's another thing that's always been kind of annoying. Which was not a problem when I had my Stream Deck, but that's broken. So, also, hello, Mavs. Thank you for joining. Only sounds like 10 to 20% quieter than normal. Okay, I'm going to turn you up a little bit. Well, this is weird because Myth is also very...
More power.
Myth is very loud to me. So I had to turn Myth down, like, just for my own comfort. Just all the sound is fucked up right now. I'm going to drink more root beer. Chad, how are you doing? How was your weekend? Well, the chat delay picks up, and you answer that question. I'm still really jazzed. I got to go see my favorite band in concert last night, and I'm, like, wound the fuck up about it. It was great. It was such a good show. It was a small theater in Seattle, so, like, I got in maybe 30 minutes early thinking it would be packed, and it wasn't yet. I was, like, probably, like, 10 feet away from the stage. Sound was, like, crystal clear. I could see I could look into their eyes from where I was standing. I recorded, like, every song on my phone save for 3 because my battery died. A couple times I also cut off the endings because my phone kept overheating. I need a new phone. It was great. It was They Might Be Giants. I'm not even afraid to be that much of a weird old head nerd about, Here I am listening to fucking video game music every night, and yet my favorite band is them. But man, God, what a good show. Super good. Damp but relaxing. I'm glad the dampness didn't ruin anything. Trying to destroy Deltarune before the spoilers. I respect that. Good time in TTRPG land. Excellent.
I really want to play Deltarune on stream at some point. Like, son of a bitch. That's such good writing.
I've always really admired that series, even though I haven't played any of them yet.
We should.
I'm not necessarily opposed. I'll say right now, if we do, it's gonna be like all pacifist run.
Oh yeah, no,
and like there will be no debating. Like I know you are on the same page about it. I know that there will be at least joke animosity in chat, and no, the answer is no.
Oh, like you had to go so far out of your way to not do a pacifist route. It's very much a bonus thing rather than an intended go through this first time or even second time thing. Like, there's no worries there.
Yeah. Oh, no, I know. Again, it's more like, I know there will be jokes of, like, it'd be real funny if you did a kill. It's like, nah, not gonna do it.
Actually, you can't even kill in Deltarune. Like,
oh.
The convoluted shit you need to do in order to get into the weird route, as it's called in Deltarune, is like push the van to find Mew levels of like really digging. Like you are not intended to get there on accident.
That's a great way to describe it. My favorite song is Genocide Route Song. Ooh, I didn't even realize there were different songs. Anyway, okay, so because I want to get started, because I'm so fucking excited to play more Legends. I was gonna do more money farming today. I'm so upset I didn't because Jesus, Legends 2 needs a lot of money. I forgot. Well, I didn't even forget. I knew the entire time I wasn't doing it, but I took Maverick to the park and got myself some milkshake and like just chilled and went to a concert last night and just didn't do it because I'm responsible. But we did yesterday do some repairs on audio alerts. We are starting, not completely done with yet, my migration over from our old sound alert system to StreamerBot. I've disabled these because I just want to go through them on my own before anybody spends points on them. So right now you won't see all these buttons, but I will turn them back on as I do them. We have the majority of them are back. The ones that you can still see are either normal, or it's ones that we have already confirmed working with you guys before, or it's ones we haven't migrated yet. So like Are You Stupid should still be visible because we don't have a new GIF for that yet. But we do have new versions of the ones that are hidden. So right now we have a fresh test on X-Hype, which is now a much sharper MP4 file. We have a brand new GYA courtesy of Myth. Check this shit out. So, an exploding Nightmare Zero is freshly on display there. We now finally have a proper epic. I will say I'm still tweaking the sound on this one, so it's not perfect yet, but we do have a GIF, and I want a little bit of feedback on this. Yes, Lunch Order was always 100 Zenny, I believe. So this is the new epic, finally. Let me know what you all think of this, audio, visual, all of it, because it's totally open for editing. This is this one now.
Epic.
The idea there is that epic cuts in at the end of it. The two audio files don't play super nicely with each other, but we're working on it. So there's that one. Then Burn to the Ground is relatively unchanged. You'll notice that there's no text on these. That's also something we're working on. The Dino token is one of my favorites now because we're actually properly utilizing the HD export that Myth made. So look at how much cleaner the token looks.
Dino Gem awarded.
It's good and sharp. But the two that I think I'm the most excited for are our new versions of Richard and Big Richard. So, previously, you're all very familiar with the Richards. Zero, thank you so much for the subscription. Very much appreciated. You are in an exciting time. I am going to mute music for these. So music is done. After these, we're going to jump right back in after I turn these sources back on. You are all very familiar with the Richard redeems, previously just the heart-shaped cutout of Richard's face. From Metal Wolf Chaos Neo Zero, since you are just now catching in, I don't know if you've seen these redeems yet in any form. The Richards have been completely overhauled, and I am so happy with how they came out. I want everybody's feedback on timing and volume. Please and thank you. Please enjoy the regular Richard. As soon as I actually click on it, here we go. So small Richard got us. He's got the evil laugh. He's taunting us because it's cheap and everybody can do it. The big Richard is very good, as we can see now. So for Big Richard, we get him. Because that's one of the more expensive ones, the volume is still up there. That one is another, like, it's going to pop up on the screen. I figure that's a good interruptive one. I'm very excited to have that. So I am going to go ahead and make sure that all of these are turned back on for you. So Big Richard enabled, Burn to the Ground didn't even get turned off, Dino Token didn't, Epic didn't, that was a mistake. Gya is on, Richard is on, X-Hype is on. I think everything is active now. So Are You Stupid, No Time to Be Scientific, VProp, and X-Die are the only ones that are still hooked up to the old system. So pretty soon we'll have all that fixed. We'll miss the heart cutouts. Love the new versions. Honestly, we could put the heart cutouts on the screen too, if I'm being honest. So that's
we
not.
have so much power.
Yeah, like this is just all sources being toggled. My goodness, thank you so much. Not only is that just a delightful gift for somebody, but also meeting a subscription goal. Chat, we just hit 200. 200 followers. No, something. There's
30 subscriptions.
30 subscriptions. 30 subscriptions. Wait a minute. That can't be right. That's too many people.
I don't know how Twitch works. Thank you.
It's wonderful either way. No, that's Jesus. That's 30 subscriptions. Thank you so much. That's incredible. Deeply, deeply appreciated. With that, why don't we play some Legends, gang? Maverick Hunters. Get all this going. Guys, I am so excited for the stuff that we're going to go through today in this session. I've been doing practice. My God, am I glad I did, because I forgot a key component of the ruins we're coming up to. So this will be a much more efficient run than my practice run. I'm going to load up Duck Station. Z-Saber ready for some Legends. Very, very good. Neo, I believe you will like the Gya redeem specifically if somebody wants to throw that out to showcase it again.
I'll throw that out.
Say 30 people subbing was too many. Myth, kindly slap this man. I'm just saying that I am humbled by how many people are providing donations for just doing this as a cool side hobby. So it is deeply, deeply appreciated. Too many people are giving me money, is what I'm saying.
Oh.
It's very nice.
I did see the message from Mavers, so Tyranno, hold still.
Okay.
1, 2. There you go.
Did something happen?
Oh, did Discord fucking... I did a whole slap thing. It was great comedy. Discord denied you.
Was it audio
Discord
suppression?
denied all of us.
That's okay. I felt it in spirit. No, I don't need to update the emulator. Let's just load.
Here, hold on. I can... Here, have this instead.
Oh, thanks.
That's like a slap.
Everybody gets the hit. Why is Smith... Hold on. I think I opened screen share before it actually loaded. Hey, Discord, you want to let Myth watch? There it is! I don't know why it wasn't showing the window for you. Okay, so...
Didn't hear the soundboard? How?
It might have been a little bit quieter.
Nami got it.
I think it was just a volume thing. It was a little quieter than usual. Okay, so when we last left the playthrough, we had just finished the first major ruins. We delved into the frog dungeon after dealing with Tron Bon in a village. We're going to be picking up immediately after that. And I will say, hello Weasel, thank you for joining. First of all, that this is deafening. 1 second, system settings, audio. Crank you down to like 30. That should be good, chat, as usual.
Here's
Let
what
me know.
my analysis shows.
About 50 of those frog bots, I do not blame you. I'm fully caught up on the Legends 1 Misadventures playthrough. Totally been in the Sirbot in charge of cooking. Oh, you caught up on the VODs? That's awesome. Thank you so much for that. That's super cool. Hello, Tenkai. Thank you for joining. So, like I said, first of all, I did some money farming off screen because we need a lot of it. We are jumping right back into the exact same spot that we were. I made sure to do the money farming in a way that would not impact any actual playthrough, and I am going to showcase how I did it because I think that'll be really cool for you to see. But you are going to notice that we have a lot of Zenny. We got a lot of cash right now. Not as much as I would have liked. Was going to do more of that today. Forgot. But we're right where we left off with 300,000 Zenny. Don't worry about it. My actual playthrough chat, I made 2 catastrophic gear mistakes that we are going to rectify today. So you'll remember that we pulled a big rusted drill out of that jar. But we don't have the other part of it. It turns out we could have, like, right away. So we're going to go get the drill arm really quick. I'm also going to showcase how I farmed. Because it's really cool and haunting. You'll notice. Where'd everyone go? Guys, hello? The serve bots that you find in, like, public areas basically are just always there, and they're just always growing more concerned about where Tron and the rest of the bonds went. Also,
oh no!
Check out that buddy up there.
Oh, friend.
He's just hanging out. There's a thing we can do with the raccoons that requires a lot of prep that I don't remember how to do off the top of my head. It won't be this run no matter what. Also, we got really lucky. So, what I'm doing right now, chat, I'm trying to target. You'll remember when we came into these ruins last, we immediately heard the frogs. They were immediately coming down this hallway at us. Right now, there's a mimic. We're just gonna, go ahead and open this. Get a little bit of cash. Nothing special. And this is not because I was doing farming earlier. This is just lucky. Ideally, you would want this result for this money farming. So now, we got a lot of our hat boys. We're going to skip them because they take a little bit to fight. This is just how this enemy seed works. You go right. You come in here. You fight some frogs. These guys we will fight because the only ones that are allowed to be on screen are the ones that Minami has plushies of. Right now, anything on screen is an enemy, because we've already delved through these ruins, so this is another mimic. We are going to grab a little bit more cash, because this is a demonstration farm, and we might as well. And then, if I'm remembering correctly, we have to go this way. So, we're going to come to another fork. We're going to go this way. Now, chat, if you remember, anytime you leave a room, the Reaver bots stay dead. The only way that they refresh is if you leave the dungeon and if you go between floors, so like through an elevator. We're going to get what I like to call the jump scare. I forget your name off the top of my head. This is referred to lovingly by Legends players as the Golden Bird. We will see smaller versions of this enemy later on. This one only spawns in this particular room seed, because, this is the setup of enemies that we got. He's just going to stand there until we either knock him down or approach. We're not going to let him do that because even with my armor upgrades, he will kill me in 3 hits. We're going to orbit until he gets knocked down. He's going to start zooming around the room to try to avoid punishment. We're just going to keep knocking him down. He's got a beefy amount of health. then he's going to explode in a moment. There we go. And he's going to spawn 8,000 Zenny.
Oh, yeah.
Easily the highest payout for any individual enemy in the game. Now, like I said, unfortunately, we need to leave and come back in order for him to respawn. Except, no we don't. This is the only enemy in the game that just goes on doorways. So this is how I got 300,000 Zenny, chat. I just opened and closed this door a lot of times. And it's really cool, because unless you have a guide, you just don't know. Like, he's a rare spawn. There's no reason for you to necessarily know that this is even a possibility, let alone that you can do this kind of respawn trick. So this is... Oh, no! Tenkai, this isn't a glitch. This isn't a bug. This isn't an exploit. This is an intention. This is what this enemy archetype does. This is the only enemy in the game that does it. He is specifically for money farming. That is his job. It's awesome. Not know about Golden Birdie. I know, like, it's great. Like, this is such a good method for getting Zenny. It is, I think, far and away the quickest way to profit. There is a racing game, like there is in Legends 1 later on. We're also not going to do this too terribly much. I figure we'll maybe bump up to 40 while I warm up and talk to everybody. There is a racing game. There's other selling items that we can do, which I think we will also be doing shortly because we haven't done that in the save file yet. But none of them pay out the same way as this particular Reaper. It's really cool. Feel a little bad bullying him, but also he's scary as shit. So it's fine. I don't feel too bad about it. Did I say we were gonna go to? That's a lot. Probably not. Okay, that's plenty. We'll get by with this. We're gonna do one other money saving or money farming thing in a moment anyway. We have other stuff to do. We already got that hole. Don't worry about it. These ruins are well and truly taken care of. But yeah, so what I was doing earlier, the trick to checking to see if he's there is from this elevator point, if you target, and you target an enemy, he's not there. It has to be the seed that has that mimic there, and that mimic is both too far away and also you can't target them until they're active. So if you come down here, don't move, and Z-target, and nothing comes up, you've got the bird. It's really nice. I think he shows up in one other ruin too, it's just there's no reason to not do it here because it's so much easier. So we're going to go do some upgrading, because we've got some shit about to happen. The next portions of the story are going to come very quickly. It's going to be a lot of non-stop action for a little bit, which I'm excited for. It's also only 7 minutes until that happens, so I think... Well, first of all, if you remember, Data accidentally caused a fire. And I have paid to fix the fire. So right now, we have access to rooms that were not available before. You found a broken motor. So that's not the one that we need. This is still important for right now. We're also going to come in here. I do believe there's a little cache in here too. There's nothing of interest. Look at this delightful painting of the flutter. Looks really good from this angle. I agree. Nothing in here yet. That's just the bathroom, or well, like literally the bathroom. It is specifically a bath and a sink, because it's, you know, Japanese inspired. I love this detail. These dishes are magnetic and won't fall no matter how much the ship tilts. It's like such a good idea. It's so much easier since Roll bought the dishwasher. Data sometimes uses the sink for cooking and keeps it spotless. And just to throw shade at Data, this gas stove's heat is strong enough to start a fire if mishandled. And I guess there's nuts in it.
Why do we have that?
The stove?
Such a powerful stove.
For cooking with.
Oh. Yeah, that's my bad.
Bathtub. I could have sworn there was more cash in here, but it's fine. It's not a huge deal. More stuff is going to spawn in here, though. We're going to be coming back to that one. There might be... Maybe it was one that I found in the Andrew room. Propane stoves are just built different. I think there's money hidden in here. I don't remember if I got this on screen, though. Okay, yeah, I did.
Sea lunch!
Tick, I thank you for sea lunch. The trick right now is that I need to remember where this other particular item is. So the motor is what we find in here, which is one important thing that we're actually not going to use super often, but it's nice that we have it. Okay, nothing's here. But we need the heavy-duty gear. Or like the heavy gear, whatever. Like it's a giant gear of some kind. That is the other part of the drill. And I know oh, I remember where it is. I know exactly where it's at. This is the frustrating one too. We've got two things we're gonna do first. And this is not me sandbagging just to get to our first ad break. That's totally what it is. I'm sorry. Especially because, again, it's about to be non-stop action, so this is all kind of important prep work. You did it, Mega Man. Let's head back to the Sulphur Bottom and give Blucher the key. We do need to do that. We have to ask him where the next key is anyway, right? Do you want to do anything before we head back to the Sulphur Bottom? No, we can move there now. This, mercifully, is not the non-stop part. This is basically just intermediary. So we are going to go here. It's not going to start right away. Hey, remember when I talked about the white powder and the huge stacks of machine guns? Well, had I been thorough, we would have gotten the drill arm right away. So that's where the gear is. It's available right from the start, as soon as you can get to the Sulphur Bottom. I just didn't check that crate. This is why doing your homework is important, kids. You got the key already? That's my boy. Keep up the good work, Mega Man. You'll be able to find the next key on Nino Island. I have a friend there, the Guildmaster. We've gotten reports that the island is under attack. Hurry, Mega Man! Nino Island, the headquarters of the Diggers Guild can be found there. It was originally constructed to seal off the ruins there. Who would have thought one of the keys to the Mother Lode would be there? We assumed that Nino Island would be safe as it is heavily defended, but it appears the pirates have been able to sabotage some of the defense systems. Mega Man, we need you to go there, assist in repelling the pirates' attack, then recover the key. Good luck. We're about to do so much shit back to back, but first, let's check this shit out. We've got a key. I love that you come into this room and all of the music stops, because it is just like, this doesn't feel right. This is not normal. I don't like the implication of these keys. So it's just this really like, oh, okay.
It's probably fine.
This is probably fine.
It's probably fine.
It's probably fine. Oh, hang on. Especially since the keys look more like needles. Yeah, it's fine. Look like the keys are being stored in the next room. I thought you said something else right now. Nope, I guess not. All right, bye. They have giant expositionary dumps. We are not worried about that right now. We are going to take a peek into this room. Nope. That's the elevator, so is it this room? There you are. Did you know all the beds on the ship are water beds? They're so comfortable, I can't even begin to tell you how nice they are. I got so relaxed I fell asleep, and when I woke up, everyone was gone! I don't even remember that dialogue for you. I must have missed that before. My memoirs. All of the books, every room's book is a different description. It's great. There is one more, though, which I believe is you. No, I was mistaken. Water beds are weird. My aunt and uncle used to have one way back when I was growing up. They're fine. They're weird. Like, I don't know if, like, anybody getting onto one for the first time really expects the kind of, like, it's so bizarre, because, like, you're either usually floating in water or you're on a mattress, and even if you have a soft mattress, it's still, like, got a firmness to it. A waterbed is very bizarre. Just thought of something, Mega Man. We haven't seen that woman who looks like my mother since all this started. I wonder what happened to her. Development room! Broken motor, broken drill, heavy duty gear. Made the drill arm. Okay, so we don't have the other half for what that motor is for just yet. Hello, Aruka. Thank you for joining. We are going to improve a weapon. The drill arm is dirt cheap. So we are just going to max this fucker out really quick. Because you can only do those two. That's it.
I need you to max out the range on this fucker.
I agree. Okay, so we're not worried about that just yet. 20 seconds, 20 seconds, 20 seconds. Homing missile. We need special. Yes. We need range. Yes. You know what? Special twice. Energy once. Attack. Yeah, this is why we saved up. And with that, chat, we will be back in 3 minutes. Everybody get up, stretch, hydrate, do what you gotta do, and then you are in for a load of action. Just a ton of stuff is about to happen, and I do not want you to miss any of it. We're going to save with our buddy Data.
Might you say a mother load of action?
Not yet, but I do like where your head's at. Oh. Shared Froggy in Discord. I'm very excited to check that out. Do an energy charge. You will also notice, really quick, I am making multiple saves. That is for backups, just in case when I am on my practice file on card 2, I accidentally zone out and button mash through to card 1. So there are redundancies. Our save is not going anywhere. Memory card 1. I'm going to do a double right now. A second, Octave Ruins. We are progressing. Anytime you want to actually start Twitch ads, that would be delightful. There we go. How you doing, Myth?
Good. How about you?
I'm good. I was hoping that I would get a little bit more money farming taken care of. I did mean to do that today because the upgrades that we just did are not even the least of what we're going to be spending money on in-game today. But then also I wanted to get more done on streamer bot stuff, and I zoned out on that. T-Post Chill Penguin has been requested. Myth, would you please be so kind as to plop him over in his usual corner?
Good news is I've already got him, so...
Exactly. Also,
Yo,
Thicket. It's not a monkey diaper. We don't even know if Data's organic or not. It's very unclear. In fact, since you're just subscribed, without spoiling anything for this game, in the end of Legends 1 Thicket, we find out that Data is a backup of this Mega Man's previous memory, but we don't know why or how yet.
We had to back up our dance routines. It was important.
Yeah, exactly. All of the crazy twists that we're going to get in this game are just all about Mega Man busting a groove. Universal Storage Monkey. Exactly. USM. Now,
I hate what they've done with the USM standard. It used to be so simple, but now they've got 3.1, 3.2. It's all a mess.
I just don't like that I always need to put my monkey down, then turn him around, then turn him around again until he finally actually works properly.
It's true.
I've got to tell him to dance left, then right, then left again. It's really cursed. That's right. This humor and more is what is available on Premium Chat. The only chat where I am also trying to peel the label off of a cup of chocolate shake.
D-Lunch!
Yeah, exactly. D-Lunch. I think D-Lunch is just a chocolate shake now. Fucking God, I respect that restaurants are trying to keep us like safe from just debris and tampering and shit like that. But the fact that Dairy Queen feels it necessary to put a gigantic sticker over the top of their shake cups, you know, the ones that you could like put a spoon in if you want to for whatever reason, is like, hey, I don't want to peel a bunch of adhesive off of the thing that I'm about to drink out of. It feels less safe than if you just handed me the cup, but I guess I at least respect what you're trying to do.
No, more microplastics.
You're right. We should move to the next island myth. Welcome back, chat.
I'm glad I could
Woo!
segue you in like that.
So remember when I pointed out how cool all of these giant continents that we get to explore in this game are? We got Forbidden Island, we got Kalinka, which is honestly fucking huge. The Sulphur Bottom is permanently on the map and has collision, by the way. This isn't me stopping, this is me not being able to go through it, which I think is really neat. We've also got the island that we just did Pokte Village in. So you'd think that our next island would be another big one, but no. Nino's real small. Nino's real tiny.
Tiny, so small.
So small. Let's go there.
This wiki.
Now remember,
So small.
when I said we were immediately going to get non-stop action, I was not fucking kidding you guys. Also,
They're here.
why
Here
I
they
made it a
come.
point to
Wait
play
until they get
trombone.
within range, then fire.
Data's just vibing.
Huh? Those aren't pirates. Oh no!
So we are getting introduced to the mayor of Nino, a delightful character who is paranoid beyond all goddamn belief, but also weirdly for good
I'm so
reason.
Sorry, really I am. I can't tell you how sorry I am. I thought you were pirates. That's why we shot at you. Can you please forgive me?
I love Mega Man
Please.
holding his arm to protect Roll
like
as these
Biden and
strangers
bunch of
run
Earth is a
towards them.
key to
It's
the
such a
Mother
great
Lode here.
detail.
They've been attacking us for a while now.
Well, be careful. His
We're all
Canadian
right.
accent's
Our
so
ship
thick.
wasn't badly damaged either. Don't worry about it,
He's
sir.
protecting
I'll
them
have
from
the flooded
Roll.
fence
That's awesome,
in no
Max.
time at all.
Well, things are a little hectic around here right now. What with the pirates and all, but make yourselves at home. Feel free to visit the Diggers Guild.
Okay, so again, this is the home island of the Diggers Guild. It is currently being besieged by pirates, kind of. We know that they are a constant threat. They're not here right now. I love this. This will come into play later. Roll brought all of her tools. Not only can you do the development room stuff, but it actually, instead of being like how it was in Legends 1 where it always goes to the same room in the support car, is actually right here. Like, it's just loading the camera for this in this spot. It's a subtle detail that means nothing because it's just like a garbled yellow background, but like, I think it's really neat. I think it's super cool that you are actually like in this spot. Alright, so we need to remember to save a couple times. I'm not worried about it right this second. You will see why. We're going to talk to some civilians. Use the elevator to get to the town below. Be sure to go by the Guildmaster's office. The Guildmaster is waiting for you. So, yeah, Nino Island is super cool. That's the village down there, and down there, this like almost face-looking thing is the entrance to the ruins. So Nino Island is just one giant tower, like the tutorial dungeon from Legends 1, except it's man-made just to protect this one location. It's really cool. It's like those birds. Birds. Destroyed the
Hey, how's it
platform.
going?
It's out of commission. That's not what I was alerting, but how's it going, Myth? Powerful
Oh, you
cannon.
know, destroying platforms and such like.
Okay, cannon destroyed. Roll present. Multiple doors, multiple elevators. Do we want to take a peek at this? No, you know what? I'll leave it a surprise. We don't need to do that yet. So, like I said, it's a persistent area. So, like, it's just light glare now, but that's where we were, and now you could have seen all of these doors from up there, and we're down on this layer now. It's really cool. Like, I like the sense of place in this location. There's not really another spot like this. Look, it's the two of the items from the museum subquest in Legends 1. We're going to do some selling, because if you remember, we got Refractor B from those sub-ruins, which means now we get some cash. I triple-checked. There is nothing else that we need. Powerful motor found inside. Oh, right, this is selling. Let's not accidentally sell important parts that we need. Don't need any of those. Let's see what you've got for sale. Underwater movement. That sounds important. Let's buy that. We can afford a bionic part upgrade. I don't know if I'm worried about it yet. Light chip, electric current, doesn't matter. Resistor, important for later, not right now. Light barrier, eh. I don't think any of that's important right now. I would like to get the padded armor. Guards against knockdown, that's not a terrible idea.
Wait, Omega?
I think there are still other layers above this, because this is padded Omega, but it's not necessarily, like, final Omega. You know what I mean? Like, padded is good, but, like, Kevlar was also a thing in the last one, so I think I'm going to hold off on this one for now. I'm not super worried about it just yet. So, we're good. I will check these. I think they're good. Yes. We always want to keep the medicine bottle charged just in case. But that's good for right now. Now, while I'm going between rooms, because there's a bunch of stuff we can do here right now, I will remind you that what I beefed up previously in the room beside, or in the development room besides the drill arm, which again was basically free, ice cream, was a bunch of aspects of the homing missiles that we've been using so far. You will have noticed that I raised special specifically. The special rating is always different on the weapons that it can be. It's basically that weapon's unique function, which in the case of the homing missiles is homing. So now they will track much more aggressively. A toy vending machine. There's a key holder that looks like a serve bot inside. Bond's making some side money. We respect it. We're gonna start buying some of these. You will think, holy shit, these are expensive. But that's fine, because ultimately that's going to pay off. So we're out. This is why I wanted to save up more, because like I said, there's still a lot more that we're going to be spending money on this run. So I really should have gotten more. But it's fine. Everything's fine, because there's also one other thing we're going to do here, besides finding money in garbage cans. Plushies are important, I agree. How's it going? I really wish I had a pet. What I really want is a pig, then I wouldn't be lonely. Noble. I don't remember if there's actually anything in here. Books about pigs on the shelves. Love it. Sailing ship, now that everyone has flying ships, no one uses ships like these anymore.
That's a shame.
Also not true, though. We see boats. We use boats. I guess it must mean, like, literal sails. That's fine. Everything's okay. Also, listen, plushies are important. Mags, you genuinely have no idea. Yeah. Okay, so, check all those. There's also this one. I think this is the Guildmaster's room. Okay, so yeah, we can't go in there. Hey! We want to fight, too, but they said we can't go, so we have to stay down here. Hi! I played lots of video games. I bet I could take out those pirates, except I'm not tall enough to reach the controls. That's tough. Frog door! With every idea. Okay, chat, I know you're gonna
report.
Go ahead.
Recruit Toad.
Exactly.
He's my favorite party member.
Must think I'm strange sitting here eating while all this is happening, but I can't sit around doing nothing, and this is all I can do. Look at this fucking smorgasbord, by the way. Like, there's pizza, there's lobster. I think that's like German sausage.
The chunk on that lobster, holy shit.
Munch. I wonder what Dad's up to. Munch. Okay. I always forget who does and doesn't have 2 lines of dialogue when you keep talking to him. Admitted, I'm a coward. Anytime there's an attack, I hide here. Why do people have to fight all the time? Honestly, I don't think it's that cowardly, especially since you look like a more elderly gentleman. Piano's probably used to help people relax after a long day digging. It's a picture of some kind of prehistoric animal. Prehistoric. Also, look at this model airship, by the way. That's, like, dope as shit. The implication is that's just, like, a remote-controlled flyer. Oh, so, okay, chat. We're gonna look at the last NPC in here, and I need you all to calm down. I might not be able to fight, but I've still got a job to do. Who else is gonna feed all the people who fight? Look at that pie. It's even got a slice out of it. That's honestly kind of amazing. Anyway, bye, Frog Bar. I don't remember if there's anything else in here. There's nothing I can do except eat mood. Yeah, exactly. It's just stress eating. Thicket wants pie. thicket. I do not blame you. Okay.
We're all enamored by her pie.
Yes! We're basically at war, right? I'm sure my husband will be fine, but I still worry. That's noble. Alright. So, the moment we go in there, other stuff is going to happen. So we're not going to do that yet. Chat, do you remember the Digger's exam? Guildmaster's waiting. We also have the Digger's test. Once you get your license, if you need any help, just ask. So, we need to eventually get the S-rank license. It is one of the hardest things to do in this fucking game. Holy shit. I haven't done it yet. If you remember the way these sub-ruins work, yes, these sub-ruins right here, because remember, this island is protecting ruins. We're underground now. The way the licensing system works is we needed that A-rank license we got at the beginning of the game to go into the ruins in the other dungeons that we went into so far. The next island, the next major story progression island, mind you, not the one that we are going to immediately after Nino, because of reasons you'll see, I don't want to spoil it, needs the S-rank license, and we are going in every room. So we're going to need to work for that shit. But that's for later. Right now, this is just dungeon. And one thing that I'm going to practice more of is lifting. Because I'm telling you, we are going to need that shit. Yes! Yes, for the S rank, yes, you do literally gotta lift. It will make so much more sense when we get there. Also, can I just say, this is such a banger for just sub-ruins. Because this is just sub-ruins. Like, this isn't a key area. This isn't even important necessarily. This is optional content, and it is still this dramatic sounding. I found out that these guys are purely reactive. So you can just walk under them. Which is important for the S rank. Right now, though, not a problem. I'll get ahead of it and explain right now, and then explain a little bit briefly when we get there again. But the sub-ruins for the tests give you fixed gear, so nothing that we have will matter, and give you limited time in order to get to them. The only thing you have to do is get to the end. Even if you die, you just pop out. Like, it doesn't actually count as a death. You don't get a game over or lose your save progress or anything like that. It's just you get dropped out at the beginning. Also, did I really fuck this up? I should have brought in the drill, shouldn't I? Ah! Should have brought in the drill. Yeah, drill arm. I'm just gonna go get that now. The reason S is so hard is purely based on the time limit and what you need to do within that time limit. All the enemies on their own, not that bad. Everything else? Oh, holy shit. Okay, so yes, we are going to go get the drill arm. In fact, honestly, I just need to get into the habit of always bringing how to make your steel hallway feel more dramatic. Exactly. I forgot that that was required. I hyped myself up so much for when I do need the drill arm specifically, the next major ruins, that I completely forgot that I needed it in there too. S-License also has you learn that enemy lifter is... Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about, Weasel. We will, we'll get there when we get there, but you know what you're talking about for sure. Change weapon. Drill arm, which is already fully maxed out. And I promise doing this now is going to be helpful, because getting this out of the way means that all the next major story beats are just going to go and go and go and go. So this is all warm-up for what is going to be a very action-packed session. And we are still getting pay dirt out of this. Does pay dirt count as a pun if you're digging for money?
I think so.
Also, look at how cool the drill arm looks in this one. I love this design for the drill arm. not going to use it for a second, though, because check this shit out. No, not you! Okay, you all die first. I'm showcasing worms. Excuse me. I will deal with you momentarily. There we go. Stop that! Yoink! And they're both dead. Lifter's real strong. Like, Lifter is really powerful, and it's something that I didn't realize until I looked into it. For, like, how the fuck do I do this S rank? Because I'm gonna need to do this on stream, and I want to die right now. Oh, fuck, okay. We're not gonna spoil you just yet. Let's just... Sneak, 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 sneak. Okay, cool. We're good. Lifter speedrun. Yeah, Lifter is speedrun tech. You're absolutely right. But also, the drill arm's pretty fun. Oh, fine. Because maxed out drill arm damage is beefy. Yeah, drill arm is basically like, here's all about this. I just remembered the other thing I needed to do on a previous side. God damn it. Okay, well, that's fine. We'll go back. 6,000 Zenny. I think that's everything. You'd think that backing back out... Well, no. You know what? I think everybody has already seen how much money we need, so... Ah! That one made me actually jump. Let's swap. Excuse me.
God, watch out. They love to pet.
Honestly, yes. We're just going to deal with being on fire right now. I'm not using my recovery item on it, knowing that it'll go out. I don't know if it's fixed, but chat, just bear in mind that if I am on fire like this, it's always going to be about 50% of my health bar until it goes out. Whoop! Hey, idiot. Ah! Lifter is so fun, you guys. I need to practice with it, so I'm going to showcase that a little bit more than I probably normally would. Recovery canteen is... Exactly. That's exactly the... Hey, look! It's our little boy! I don't know why I said that way, but it's fine. Will you please come over... No, no, no. Thank you. Come here. You. Dick! Get back here. God, they have so much health. So these guys are still Zenny payouts, basically. Yep, there they go. They just escape after a while. Yeah, and they don't drop as much as the big gold ones. So a little unfortunate that we didn't get more money, but it's fine. It's not a huge deal. So just double checking to make sure there's not any holes in the wall. See you jumping in these games too. Oh yeah, Weasel. Legends games are some of my favorite. Like, oh. They hurt. Like, they hurt a lot when you blow them up, but they hurt even more if you let them explode, like, naturally. They do, like, almost 75% of your health when they do that. It's crazy. Gimme! Thank you. That's what I'm going to do. Come here. Oh, hold on. What happens if I swap while I'm holding you? Oh! You cannot change your special weapon while lifting or throwing. Fascinating. Get out of here. Thank you. Ah, the drill arm is... I love the drill arm. I love everything about it. Victory, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome. We are currently in the Mino Island subruins. If you're familiar, I feel like you're raiding because you might be. Don't worry about the fact that you came in while we are literally on fire. It's fine. Everything is fine. This is Mega Monday. My name is Maverick Hunter Tyranno, Tyranno for short. Myth, would you like to introduce yourself as well?
Hello, I'm Myth. I'm the little bird.
Hello, Celery. Thank you for the raid. And all these follows I'm seeing coming in. You guys are already delightful, and I appreciate each and every one of you. We are playing Mega Man Legends 2 for Mega Monday. Right now we are in the Sub-Ruins, about to progress the story. Many people in our chat are experiencing the Legends 2 story for the first time, so if you know anything, please no spoilers. Even though it is an old game, people are getting really hyped up. Just finished the game for the first time today. That's awesome. Good timing. Look at me getting turned around because I'm so excited. Salary finished it. User Shadow understood. I appreciate you. Mega Mondays are Mondays. It's pretty self-explanatory. We're finishing up the Legends series pretty much right now. Then we are doing Team Play, Team Tuesdays. If you follow tomorrow, it won't necessarily be Mega Man, but it is with Myth, myself, and some of our other friends. And then Thursdays are Thursday Night Thunder. It is a weekly vote put up in our Discord server. You can / help if you want to see any links, but if you just want to lurk and hang out, that is fine too. Myth is usually more talkative as a crow host. Right now,
But I'm just absorbing.
Yeah, Legends is like a big info dump for me. My favorite Mega Man series, I'm not done it here yet, actually. My favorite Mega Man series is X, Maverick Hunter, not surprising. But Legends is my second favorite, so I'm really excited to be playing these. What did I miss? Oh, you know what? I didn't. That's right, these aren't the Sub-Ruins I'm thinking of. This was just a bit of extra payday. X games are your jam. Victory, you have good taste. Followed by Battle Network. Battle Network is so dope, and I am so bad at them. And I think it's mostly just because I'm not RPG brained, so the fact that they're much longer and, they're not RPGs in, the traditional sense, but you know what I mean. If you like the Battle Network games, you know exactly what I mean. I have ADHD. You can probably tell that just by how I'm talking and rambling about shit. So RPGs and long-form games like that are harder for me to focus on, but God, do I love the Battle Network games. They are so cool. Pirates are here just a few hours ago. They destroyed our main gun. If they attack now, we are in big trouble. Thank you again for the follow. New Jersey, it looks like. I see Glorbus TV down there as well. So many cool folks right now. Famous digs. Cool. Story time. Because there are so many new viewers, we gotta get hype.
We gotta.
So sorry for what happened before. We're all a bit jumpy. Ever since word about the key got out, we've been under attack by Glide and his bird bots. Chat.
That. I remember Glide.
There is a reason that we went out of our way to play Misadventures first, because now you are intimately familiar with Glide and his crew and his vibe. So this is going to be all the better. Sorry. Interacting with my dog really quickly. Hate to tell you this, but we've closed the ruins off to keep those blasted pirates from getting their hands on the key. Still, you're welcome to stay as long as you want. Of course, you can't go anywhere till your ship's repaired anyway. Ha ha ha! I'm so sorry I shot at you. Anyway, without even getting a choice in the matter, we are immediately launching into a pirate raid. And chat, if you thought you liked the bird bots before, get fucking ready for these guys.
Our spy has returned. He succeeded in sabotaging the anti-aircraft cannon.
They're probably running around like chickens with their heads cut off.
Piece of cake! Cake! This island will be a pushover! Cake!
Brag after we take it. Let's go! Ready?
I love them.
Oh yeah, they're great. They basically have, Sentai generals. It's amazing. They're here! They're here! I knew they'd come, now we're really in trouble. Do what you can, I'm going back to my room and arming the self-destruct device.
Okay, Mayor, I need you to calm yourself down.
I agree. We are going to do a quick save state experiment in a moment. Should have expected this. Well, Mega Man, we're counting on you. Use your Buster Gun to turn them into fried chicken. Fuck yeah, I love this guy. Mayor what? Oh, Mayor yes. So here's the cool thing about this whole raid sequence. You remember that Data and Roll came in here with the tool cart. That means that this is effectively a giant safe zone. All of the shops are still interactable. We can buy things, we can recharge things. All we need is right here. That means every time we go through a phase of this, we get to save. So I am going to do just that. We don't need any upgrades for roll right now because we pre-gamed, except...
I don't trust this mayor. I'm putting the one true mayor on screen.
Okay, that's fair. Brought my tools. We are going to swap from the drill arm to our freshly beefed homing missile. You will see why momentarily.
Mr. Mayor's going to take out Chill Penguin, don't you worry.
No, I need you to put the mayor behind Chill Penguin like he's cowering behind him, but
yeah.
still ready to take the shot. Alright, so we are saving. We are double saving, just in case. New folks that popped in, you'll notice that I'm doing double backup saves and everything. That is because I have a playthrough that I'm using to practice on memory card 2, and in my haste I will sometimes button mash, and I wanted to make sure that we had a fallback plan just on the off chance I accidentally button mashed my practice run through to memory card 1 instead of 2, so that is what we're doing right now. Anyway, we are now in attack defense positions. If you remember earlier, the cannons are broken, so we gotta do all the work until Roll fixes them, because this roll, best roll. Red lights are where we're going. Let's go stop some pirates, except I'm feeling a little lazy, so I think right now we're just gonna let Glide do his thing.
Mission start!
Because we're gonna save state. This is the only time we're gonna save state. Don't worry about all those backups. Don't look at anything that's going on there. In fact, I want to make sure. Did that save state go through? It did. Let's just make sure. Well, I forgot to equip fully. I'm sure we're good. So, Chad, how's it going? This might actually take a little... Can I destroy these boxes to help them out? I can! All right, let's help the pirates really quick. This is like one of the only times we're going to do anything like this in the entire game. And it's going to go quickly, so just know that we save stated for a reason.
Yes.
So here's the mayor in his utter bravery.
No! I won't let them have the key! No! We'll take you with us!
So, that's that. Mayor just straight up, civilians, women, children, fuck 'em. Pirates can't get the key. Anyway, let's load state. I had to showcase that cutscene at some point because it's so wild that this game is just like, yeah, fuck these civilians. It's incredible. Luckily, these portions are actually quite easy. This first section is a little bit sketchy because they might just like get in and bazooka. Let's go ahead and showcase exactly why we wanted to beef up the homing missiles. Because these guys are just going to keep on coming. Sir, I'm going to need you to leave. Sir. Part of the big reason that I wanted a good amount of homing on these is because the buster shots that I've got access to right now without doing a lot of unnecessary shopping that will really only help here are slow and honestly don't track flying targets super well. Whereas the homing missile, which unfortunately doesn't have the highest rate of fire right now, but will live, is very good at shooting down these aerial targets. It is a superb opening weapon. And also, one explosion also automatically takes out the bird bots that they are carrying. And yeah, Shadow, exactly. It's so out of pocket for this game. It's incredible. It is just straight up like, hey, so you remember how you were, like, speaking to the children in this room? Like, what the fuck?
I don't learn them.
And there's also something to be said about, like, people in this setting know what kind of unspeakable horrors exist in those ruins. So in a weird way, it's almost admirable that he's willing to do it, but also still don't. Anyway, check this cool anime shit out. I love this. I wish this was like an HD remake cutscene of like a full-scale aerial fight going on. Because the spirit of this scene is so fucking cool. Like, Mega Man looking up into the sky while the cannons are shooting down pirates. Are you kidding me? This game is so fucking good. There's there's like tracer fire still coming out of the machine guns. Rules. So good. So the reason this section is kind of good and sort of a tutorial into this portion is because literally every time we clear one of those segments, we get to come in, energy charge, and save. So we are very safe right now. In fact, that save state was really just to save time. Wouldn't blowing the city up just leave the ruins open like a ripped-in-half tin can? You know? Yeah, probably. I feel like the general thinking is that it would damage the safe entrance, like the actual infrastructure for it, and perhaps bury it. I feel like it would have made more sense if the explosions went all the way down into the ocean, so that at least you would then need to like locate it and submerge. Spoilers. But either way, override existing save data. Yes?
I mean, if we were to just revisit the cutscene, the mayor is clearly not
Yes!
tethered there.
Yeah, the other thing is that this mayor is definitely, like, on his last nerve. Or, like, you know, last legs, so to speak. Energy. I really like how this game directs this action, because, again, they go out of their way to say, like, oh, yeah, if there's an emergency on one of the decks, the red lights will turn on. So you need to look for the actual red lights on over the doors, and all the others are locked. It's just a nice little bit of extra game design where it's like, oh yeah, there's a bunch of doors here, but you're not going to be confused for like even 1 second. Got to hold out until the cannon is repaired.
Mission start.
This is more the section that I wanted the upgrades for. Previously, not a huge deal, but these guys bank and turn a lot, and our homing is now way better than my practice run homing was. It's only 2 missiles to take them out. We want to avoid hitting Johnny there, because it will actually affect our in-game karma a little bit, which doesn't really matter because it's going to be pretty easy to kind of resolve that again if we need to.
But is Johnny a firefighter, or does he have a fucking flamethrower?
No, Johnny is a firefighter. He's basically like disaster prevention right now. Yeah, Johnny is basically a very brave civilian, not a combatant, which I think is really cool. Now this guy, though, he's just gunning. Okay, and he's on the field. Weirdly enough, the bird bots are the ones you actually need to be careful of, because they will kind of like slip past you unnoticed, and if they start bazookaing the walls or anything like that, then that's trouble.
Now, are the turrets actually able to down any of these things, or is it more?
I'm not 100% sure. I do think they have hit confirm sounds, but I don't know. I wouldn't be confident enough in them to like let them stay to their own devices and find out. Good. That is good. I like that Johnny also has voice lines. I think that's really cool. There's not a lot of them, but like if you're close enough, they load in.
Keep going, Mega Man.
We're about out of ammo. I hear you. Oh yeah, Raiders, we have a bunch of new toys to play with if you check as any redeems. What about Legends would be a fantastic tabletop setting? Using Lancer had not occurred to me. Yeah.
If I go help Rule, this side will be defenseless.
Don't worry, Mega Man. Leave it to me.
I love this. Leave it to me. It's like, yeah, my guy. Again, like, it's so simple. It's just like one little dome and one plane getting shot down, but like the spirit of it is all so cool.
Good luck.
Oh, it's so hype. I love this whole section. All right, we're gonna get another reload because Jesus Christ, you use so much ammo in this section.
Alright, Ted, I'm just gonna pick you up and strap you to my back.
You just, like, duct tape him to the back of the homing missile launcher, and he's, like, plugging magazines and, like, reload! He's like the Helldivers reload system.
I need to see Data running across the battlefield like the one dude in The Matrix 3. As Mega Man's going full turret mode.
Absolutely. 100% yes, that. Alright, we are going to do one more more safety save because I'm in Pokemon brain and don't realize if I did or not, and I don't want to let everybody down. Alright, we're in for the last phase of this portion. There's something so funny about these opening, like, regular house doors during all of this shit going on. It's like, you know, high futurism, like, flying airships and everything, and you still hear, like, click, open. It's really funny. Okay, so, chat. This is gonna look sketchy. It might be a little sketchy. I won't resort to a save state, just in case. I'm gonna need you to not panic.
Mission start.
Because there's a bunch of ways we can tackle this part. The only way that matters is quickly. So we are just gonna go ham on this ship. Come on. So, two things can happen here. Right now, all those bird bots are booking it to the door to blow it open. And then this ship is a civilian ship, and we lose points if it goes down. So we are racing that damage bar down there. We're fine. Everything's fine. That was so much faster than practice. Practice, that yellow bar went down to like 75%. All you need to do in that section is shoot that airship down. If that gets out of hand, it's really hard, especially to save the guy in that ship.
Mega Man, everything should be okay there now. You've got to get up to the roof. You can
I'm
get
so
there
glad
by
I found
using
that
the
out.
ladder in the storage area.
Okay.
So that was the reason we took damage. The homing is, that second phase is the reason we took homing. This part needs a lot of pre-prep if you know it's coming. It's entire. Oh yeah, this set piece is amazing. One, yes. And I love that it just goes. Like, none of the other islands are really like this. Like, it'll get introduced to a threat at some point, but this one is, like, almost on rails. But it's because of a very believable in-universe situation where it's just like, hey, this is happening right now, and there is nothing you can do about it. Best part of the game. You know, Shadow, it's pretty up there. Hey, this thing looks cool. I'm sure that doesn't matter right now, though. Get up to the roof with that ladder.
Slightly.
Ladder's important. Let's just go up. All the bird bots, you can throw the bombs back at them.
Mission
Ideally, we won't need to do that. I am going to do one quick equipment check. Buster parts. We're about to get some shit for this. But yeah, this is all we got right now, so that's fine. We should be good. Oops! That's okay. So, missiles are really going to only come into play if it gets down to it. But as long as we're moving quick, this section is basically free. The ship is annoying, but not annoying enough for me to even really worry about shooting. Yeah.
God, they're closing in.
They are. Some of these are getting closer than I'd like.
Even
Okay,
now,
that's a
they
bomb.
slowly
Hold
bear
on.
towards you.
Lifter, 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 lifter! Come on, bud! Lifter! Okay, that sucks. That was another bomb. Okay, hold on. You all knock that the fuck off, please! This is not as clean as my practice. Get out of here! Okay. Feel a little bit better about this now. Stop it! Oh my god. Okay, I think we're actually good now. It's our boys!
All of our assault teams
Shouldn't have said this was free. It's just streamer luck. It happens.
I told you not to underestimate them.
I love
How
that!
come we have to go to so much trouble over one little blue guy?
Blue guy? Are you talking about me? Blue? Are you talking about me?
No, not you.
Curses! Our plan may have failed, but we can't let that blue guy off this easy for our fallen comrades. Battle stations!
I just love they're all like bickering and Mega Man's just like, why won't you die? Oh, let's go ahead and quickly use our energy canteen, which is a little embarrassing. That's fine. We'll be okay. Everything's fine.
Look, words will fuck you up, fam.
I know. So do missiles. There we go.
You know, if they have anti-lock technology.
I know a few maneuvers. We'll lose them. Anytime they're in a straight line, that's what we want to see. Like, that's ideal, because there's, like, no difficulty in hitting them. So they think the wind-up to the ramming attack is their secret weapon, but it's actually ours. My shots are so slow. Don't hit me with a plane. Alright. Mega Man just started blasting. Yeah, exactly. As he does. It's one of his 3 moves. And we should be pretty well and truly golden. Got him? Got him! Alright, we're good.
Back for a primate. He's stronger than he looks.
I just love the long, like, sustained, inconceivable! It's, like, so funny. Alright, anyway, we're all set. That is that pirate raid. We are good. There are a bunch of things that could have gone wrong there outside of the scene that I showed you. Not the least of which being that one section, the Flutter is actually in active danger, and you can be the one to accidentally shoot it down, which tanks your karma. But there's also dialogue for the civilian ship that I used as a platform. If that goes down, you actually hear someone say, "Johnny, how could they?" And, like, I think it's more cartoony than it lets on. Like, I'm pretty sure it's, like, you see him kind of fly out charred like Tron does in those boss fights, but he's not actually dead or anything like that. But it is still a moment of, like, okay, we can prevent this, so we're going to. Save, yes. We will also need to refill our canteen, but I'm not worried about that just yet. I think there is more. Oh, right. I think I actually need to go back in and talk to him. That's exactly what I gotta do. Which means, yeah, while I'm down there, I'll refill the energy canteen. It can't hurt. Because if you thought the high-octane shit was over, you're wrong. There is still more going on right now. As if you all remember, the pirates have been attacking, as in it's a recurring issue. It sounds like somebody should probably do something about that. Beat them off now, phrasing, but we didn't get them all. They're probably getting reinforcements at their base on Kalbania Island. We might not be able to hold them off this time. Mega Man, Johnny and I were thinking, would you go to Kalbania? We want you to destroy Glide's base there. Will you do that for us? Yeah. Thank you so much. Don't worry, while we're gone, or while you're gone, we'll manage. Be careful, their base is heavily fortified. That is not wrong. Also, I think you've got some dialogue. Sorry, we still can't open up the roads. Oh, okay, you must be afterwards. Okay, yeah, okay. So there's more dialogue for these guys, like, after this section. Anyway, we're gonna go raid a pirate fortress. Oh, that was crunchy, myth.
That was deliberately crunch. Unless I'm still crunching now.
No, you're back to normal. Okay, while we're down here, we will refill the canteen because the pirate fortress is actually heavily fortified. It's, like, we're gonna be fine. I'm not worried about it. Streamer luck means I'll probably die 5 times because that's how this goes. But I do still want to not fuck around with it if I can help it. Okay, yeah, we're good, we're good, we're good. I like bargain sale, but it's spelled wrong. B-A-R-G-E-N. Makes me happy every time I see it. Also, I see you, Mags. I'm glad you're excited. Also, look at this guy. We were just lucky Glide didn't use his main force to attack us. Thank you, living cinder block.
I'm pretty sure this man could have soloed it.
Oh, man.
I'll break a duck in half.
I will smash a bird. Okay, so we're going to another island.
Give them the people's elbow.
Go there once the repairs are finished. You want to go to Glide's base on
Ooh,
Kalbania, right?
yeah.
We are going to Glide's base on Kalbania. For MST3K. Yeah, so many.
Buff punch lots.
We put our faith in Blast Hard Cheese.
God, there was a song remix of that, but I can't find it anymore.
Oh, I know exactly which one you mean, and I'm also upset. We're going to save right away for reasons that you will see right away. Energy charge, yes. Save, memory card. Yes, yes. Yeah, I better, just for major checkpoints. Because I'm paranoid. That's all that. Okay, so we just landed on this island, and we're going to go through our very first entryway. And,
so how are we on ads?
10 minutes, we're good. Anyway, we're on rails again. We in trouble. Our sister Shoop been kidnapped by the Glide Gang. Aha. I'm not going to try to do an accent because I'm not going to try to do an accent. She the only one of us, or she the only one who take care of us. Without her, we in trouble. Heh. Will you help us? Yes, absolutely. Great, tanks. Let's go, Dad. We show you how to get there when you outside. Chat, get ready for the absolute worst possible soundbite in the entire game that you will probably insist I make a redeem now that I think about it. Anyway, Zenny. Anyway, pigs! Look at them! Look at these guys! I can't interact with them, and I don't want to accidentally kick one, because then I would have to just uninstall the game. So, we're going. Are you ready to see one of my favorite Reaverbot designs in the game? Because look at these fucking guys, they're so cool!
I love them.
And now they're dead. I'm gonna let the next one move around, though, because it's really cool. They, like, drift and spin. They're just, like, giant nuisances with, like, glowing red eyes. They're so dope. Hey. Hey, chat. How you like these kids? Oh! It's so awful. They mean their best. They're trying. They're helping out. Ah! You didn't spawn last time! Oh shit, there's 4 of you. Okay, 1 second. Can I get an accent? How would we do that, Dama? What do you mean? Oh my god, you have so much more health than I remember. Okay. Children, please! I'm dealing with the zombie robots! I think I'm turning down like 3,000 free Zen out of your goddamn minds. Basically Legends 2 equivalent to Australia. Yeah, kinda.
Alright, these voice lines.
Yo, yeah.
And by lines, I mean lines.
No, there's 2. They say this way and over here. Nope. Goodbye. I do love some zombie robots. The Reaverbots are one of my favorite enemies in video games. Look at these tanks with, like, the bird eyes. I love them. All right, children, are you ready to become men?
That's where they got you.
So that's their
Because
base.
combat. Don't be
worry,
weird.
I'll get your sister out of there.
I don't think
They're in a
so.
war zone.
It's probably too hard for you. There's a wall
Ewok.
on the other side. that
Yeah,
you may get
basically.
through, but it's really high.
Money is
Anyway,
very stretched thin.
come with us. You'll see.
What? Wait, you'll get hurt.
They can get hurt, so we're going to do this as quickly as possible. Tank first.
Mission start.
Okay, that's fine. Let's pick up the ammo. I'm sorry, Money, I love you so much, but... God damn it! Hitting them is bad. The karma system doesn't fuck around in this game. However, I also wasn't this well fortified. This homing missile is way better than my practice homing missile, so... Which is extra good because, like, this section really wants you dead. Oh, at least the ammo, please, I'm begging you. Okay, that'll take. Alright, we cannot get in through the main gate over there. Main gate mentioned, everybody get excited.
We know that thing. It's from that other thing.
It's from that
I
game
love
that's
that
also
thing.
good.
Here it is. If we work together, you can get it there.
Excuse me? Where did you come from? Listen, you're worth money. God, the Vulcan's in this game, man. No, honestly, I should save those homing missiles for right now. There we go. There's some ammo. You guys want to see something funny?
Always.
Put me down.
I forgot about the voice.
Put me down.
I love that.
I wish I
will
could just
adopt you
into the sea. All right, we're gonna do one last thing while we're out here because I don't want to forget later. What could this be? Who knows? We've got 4 minutes, which I'm gonna bump up with 2 snoozes really quick because I want to get through this portion before we take an ad break. And we could do this in 14 minutes easy.
Okay, Apple. Okay, Da. Okay. We ready.
One of the things I really like about Legends 2 is that a lot of the NPCs are actually, like, on board and do stuff. Like, all of the other islanders in that phase are either civilians who can't fight or people who are actively participating to help you. And even these two are like, hey, we need your help. We're going to help you too. Look at these two. Just fucking launch me. Excuse me, can you do the thing that I'm asking you to do? Why are you
I'm
not
just
throwing...
picturing the fucking Monster Hunter meme of this.
Why are you not throwing me? Oh, right, I need to jump on them. With the cartwheel over the top. Love when NPCs step up to support. Yeah, 100%. Like, Shadow, the fact that it's... One of the things that drives me nuts is when there's no agency from anybody else.
Excuse me. I seem to have been captured. Can you help me, please?
I love how polite
Be
she's about
quiet!
it.
Caca! Keep your trap shut! Huh? Intruder! Intruder
I
alert!
thought that was
Caca!
Tron
Caca!
for the briefest of seconds.
Ouch! You're hurting me!
Fucking minute I know her, oh god, no. Why? Unless it's better that you don't explain why. Shoot down all the enemy flying ships and make your way to the next area of the base. You can get the key from the next area from the boss Birdbot. This music is so fucking good, you guys. If you take too much damage, you can leave and return to the base and try again. I really like this part.
Mission start.
Battle Network 4, gotcha. Right, so I would ideally like to shoot these guys down real fast. There's a lot that can happen in this room. Not the least of which being I'm pretty sure they will take off. The jets I'm not super concerned about right now. They can be a hassle, but we've got this beefed up homing missile from this game into this better game and into that travesty. Yeah, no, that's the thing. There's a lot of carryover between Legends. Because, like, we haven't seen her yet, but there's another major Legends character that originates in this game. Not just Glide. In fact, you might say they're associated. Can you not bomb me, please? Okay, we should be good. I'm gonna be careful about these shots. It is only 2 each. Oh my god, yeah! I'll take a double. I don't know how that happened, but we'll take it. And I don't know if this is like the bloom bars from Legends 1, or if it's it might be random which one the boss spawns in. I think it's just always the last one. Anyway, key. All right, so each one of these sections is like a different set of hazards, which is great. To beat the bird bots in the tower, you can get the key from the boss. You can leave.
Mission start.
So, as much as it might seem important to shoot these turrets down with extreme prejudice, we are only going to use the buster for them because we're going to need longer reach. And also ammo, please. Please give me ammo. Health is also fine. Please give me ammo. No? No? Okay, that's fine, I suppose. Delightful ammo. Please. Please.
Pirate's Fortress denies you.
Oh, that sucks, man. All right, so these are who we're getting. Now, our missiles are still cracked.
Jesus Christ!
But we are limited in them. So I'm going to wait for full windows so that the splash damage is really working for us. Ah! No. These bombs hurt quite badly, and I don't want to use my energy canteen just yet. Look, you stand still. They request the Unreal Clip Tournament dominating sound because that's what's happening. Thank you.
There you go.
Always good. Okay, so we're going to grab this key. We're not going to go through yet. When this section is done, we cannot come back in here. So, anybody who wants to learn Legends 2 stuff, get the fried chicken, which is really funny in the Pirate Fortress that is full of birds, and, for the love of God, accessory pack, because accessory pack is a buster part. Accessory pack is a good buster part. It's +1 to everything, which for early on is quite helpful. Don't miss it. You can't get it after you leave. In fact, actually, I'm going to just use that fried chicken. I'm going to eat it right in their base. They're going to watch me do it. Free full heal. I do not like how little ammo I have right now. Okay, the tanks freak me out a little bit because for whatever reason, this game in particular, out of all the Legends games, really likes stun locking you with Gatling guns. And this is 3 mobile Gatling guns. So, I'm going to try and get rid of the
heavy on.
bird bots first. No. Hold on. No! Bird bots down. Stop it. Ooh, splash damage. This is going. This is actually ammo. Okay, we're good. Please. I don't care. I know we got red. Great. That's cool. There's ammo over there. Please. Okay, we're good. We got more ammo. That's fine. It's not a lot, but it's not nothing, and that's important because the next section is the last one. I don't think there's anything else in here right now. Sprinting towards the bird bots with an entire piece of fried chicken in his mouth. Save the chicken because it's a one-time deal. I tend to agree, but also, Hey, check these guys out. The bird bots have bloom bar equivalents now. You find something you can stand on to get it through the window.
Mission
I
start.
love this version of this song. Oh!
Bird bars.
I know, the bloom birds are great. Those are...
Bluebird is such a good name.
These guys are also, like, honestly pretty scary, so I need to be careful. So I don't want to use the missiles yet because our ammo is still limited, and you will see why. bully this one. Okay, this is excellent. This is wonderful. Health
Good
will
work.
be better.
Dino Gem awarded.
Sirs?
What?
Ah! Okay, he was gesturing. Thank you. Okay, we do still need to get the bird box.
That's worth just slapping.
Yeah, they have contact damage when they're not spoken like this. It's honestly pretty funny.
In the tower. I can see it from here. It's pretty high up.
We alive.
You'll
As for the
probably need
accent,
something to
maybe.
climb on to reach it.
A what? Oh, like an okay, you mean like a detail accent. I thought you were talking about like a duet accent, which I wasn't 100% sure how I was going to accomplish, but it does make a little bit more sense. Lifter!
Did you find something to climb on? Try putting it under the window and see if you can reach it.
How would we do?
I don't
Where
know.
are we going to put the racing stripe? I can put a racing stripe on the mug. Kinda. Not really.
Yeah, so the trick with anything like that is anything that's like a direct modification to the VTuber is always going to be a little bit more difficult. Because either I need...
It requires reloading.
Yeah, like either I'm going to need to stop what I'm doing to like put it in, or Myth needs to do it and it won't animate with him. Well, okay. Oh, I guess there's like a height limit. Yeah, this is fine. I don't think there's anything else in this area. If there is, Alley-oop. Okay, so there is jump scare combat in here.
Oh, thank you for coming.
I wish I could just directly mod the game as he plays to give Mega Man red stripes on his helmet, but...
Okay.
Oh, thank you so much for helping me.
I couldn't have done it without your brothers. Let's get out of
This
here.
Mega Man is such a good fucking
You're
character.
not getting away so easily. We'll take you with us. Game's over, Mega Man.
We'd better hurry.
Okay. The reason I wanted those last couple missiles is because this part is scarier than it looks bad. It is bad, but
If we
you
can
can
just get
speedrun
that
it.
gate open. We have
Also,
to
yeah,
find
Shadow.
a key.
You mean this key? I found it in the tower.
Hello, James.
That's it. All right. Maybe we have a
Well, this
chance
is a
after
PS1
all.
game.
Hold on to that
Yeah.
key.
Okay. So all we need to do is get to the gate. And there is a time when you can escape through the front gate. You don't have much time. You'll have to carry shoot. So,
Mission
again,
start.
we really don't fucking like these tanks. So the moment we lock onto these tanks are gone. No. 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 Stop that!
The moment...
Oh my god.
The moment... 3 minutes till ad break.
Uh-oh. Hold on. No items. I would really hate to have to do this again. Wait. Uh-oh.
Oh, you might be...
Oh, no, I'm good.
Okay.
It didn't really give me, like, a confirmation sound when I used it the first time. Hi, Shu. Don't get shot, don't get shot, don't get shot, don't get shot.
The largest gate in the wall looks like the main gate.
Neat, bye. Look at these action heroes.
Can't stop it!
Exactly. Anyway, Pirate Fortress is done. So it's time for an ad break. It is time for an ad break, actually. We are at a good section for that, so I will force it in just a moment. I just want to get through this dialogue first. It's nice to be back. I don't think they'll be bothering you anymore, in that we have reduced their base to a crater in the ground. Thanks, Blue Boy. Wish there was something I could give you as a thanks for helping me. I know, a pig. You like pigs, don't you? Here, you can have this one. You got Cute Piggy. Hey, chat. You got Cute Piggy. Just don't eat him, even if you get hungry, alright? Thanks again. Okay, so, this section is very good. talk to the gang one more time. There's a big building in the center of the island. You should go there. Uh-huh. Oh, we will. Glad she was back. That's delightful. Hello, friend. I didn't think I'd get out of there alive. Thank you again. Absolutely. We love Legends NPCs. I am going to go in... Ah, see, Mags, remembering. I'm going to go talk to our best buddy really quick. Energy charge. Yes. And we're going to save. 1 minute until ad break. This is lining up so perfectly I can't even handle it. Save. Second slot. Okay, so we are going to deliver the pig. There's another thing we're going to do first. I'm going to book it there in this last 30 seconds so that I don't have to do it when we get back so that you can see everything. Bear with me just a moment. We are saved. We are energized. We are healed. We don't have an energy canteen, but that's okay. Everything is just fine. We are back in this cool area. We're going to ignore the boys. Drift fight. 7 seconds.
Love a good drift fight.
That's who spawned last time. So you remember this giant field. There's a suspicious structure over here that I think, after we get back from our ad break, we might just have to investigate a little bit. Please? Please just go away. Thank you. We are going to pause. Hey, chat. Everybody get up, stretch, hydrate, do what you gotta do. We will be back in 3 minutes for some more sub-ruins. And I am going to drink more of my shake. Oh, I'm hydrating. Kind of. Hydrating with chocolate. It's about the same thing.
How are you doing, Ty, right now?
I'm excited. I love playing this game for stream. To the point where when we're done with the Legends games, I almost just want to go back to 1 and play them all again. But, I've got some plans in place for what I want to do after this. Chocolate hydration sounds fine, DVH. I agree. Side dungeons not as fun as the connected ones. I know, Shadow Man. Well, you're on ad break right now, so I don't know if you can hear me, but I will say that is one of my favorite components of Legends 1. Need command mission, especially since I'm in a campaign based on it. Dama, you might be in for some good news. But yeah, no, I'm doing well. I love this setting so much. It's just like one of my absolute favorites. You're joining the campaign? No, I can't commit to the time. I apologize. As much as I would like to, I gotta wait. I do still really want to run my X1 shot, because I don't remember if I mentioned this in the Discord yet, and it's terrible because I can't give details, because like anybody that I would talk to about this would be people that I would want in the campaign, and I don't want to spoil the campaign possibility, you know, regardless of whether or not it actually happens. But I've been chipping away at bits and pieces of like NPCs and locations and mission structure for it and everything like that. And most of it's been pretty rudimentary because I've always wanted to run it shorter because I don't know if I would be good as a long-term DM because of my focus and memory issues. But I feel like something like a one-shot or like, you know, 4 sessions or whatever would work fine. And so I was like, okay, well, I've got these 2 names, and I know they're good as, like, you know, a tutorial zone, mid-boss, final boss type stuff. That's all fine. But I was like, okay, I need more characters. And I accidentally came up with a Reploid character who is, like, not part of Tyranno's lore, although he might be. But, like, the short of it is that, like, I love this character. Like, I love what I came up with so much, and I've been dying to talk about him to people. But again, like, everybody that I would talk to about, it would be a spoiler. So it's like, fuck, what did I do to my... Like, I can't... This is just trapped in my brain now. There's nothing I can do about it. But it was like, okay, he's great. How does this work? And then I thought for like 30 seconds. I was like, oh my god, I know exactly how this works. I have an actual campaign in my... Like, I've had bits and pieces, but now I have, like, the actual framework for it. It's like, I've never been more excited to run it now, but I don't know when, I don't know how, all that. You know, seems like you keep my mouth shut, but I know this. The bear of the curse. Exactly. Original fighting game, original characters. See, Weasley, you get it. Like, you guys, the audience that we have gravitating towards our content, our server, all this stuff, are very like-minded, and I believe in my heart of hearts that you all know this exact energy so well. So that's part of why I'm like, chat, fuck. Like, this is what I'm suffering through right now, because I know all of you are just gonna, like, fold your arms, nod once sagely, and be same. Anyway, we're back. Dungeon. There we go. I'm trying to remember if I want the drill arm in here. I might want the drill arm in here.
One always wants the drill.
I am going to go back and get the drill arm. Myth, for the love of God, when I leave this island proper, remind me to go back to the previous area. Tell me to, just like remind me to not progress yet, because there is something we need to do that I forgot to do before I came. I was going to do it before we came here, but this lined up so well time-wise that it works out. So cool, I didn't even add. Thicket, you are pretty cool.
Can confirm. Best thing
Just gonna U-turn. I can have the camera behind me. I want to watch these guys trying to catch up and not having sick enough moves. Oh, Dami, you said you don't have any OC? I mean, it's not necessarily something that I think, like, everybody will do. I guess it's more that, like, I know most people in the server, like, in our normal audience, have some level of that creative spark. I don't need to talk to Data out here. I need to go change my arm. Data, I love you, but not right now, bud. Conversation-wise, the love is constant. Loved a story about somebody who was writing about an alternate X timeline where the lead was part of the 4th Overland unit, acted between a path mapper and a first... I like that a lot. Also, I love when people acknowledge the Maverick Hunters as an actual larger organization than just the 17th unit. Or, like, even knowing any of the units at all. Like, that's my jam. Tyranno's lore is like a whole fucking thing, and I really should... Like, I should devote a bonus stream to that at some point, just doing the, Always Sunny Charlie meme, where I just have a conspiracy board up. It's like, okay, here's how Tyranno's story works. But I won't
First of all, yes, you do need to do that. Second of all, in order to do that, you do need to make little doodles of every character.
I do, yes. There's a lot. There's a lot of them. Because, okay, well, we're going back. Okay, so I'm not going to do it right now. I won't do it right now in full. Well, okay, what's your also? Because I might be about to go off the rails.
Weasel, thank you for joining the Discord.
Ah, Weasel, thank you so much for joining. Which actually, just because I know there's a bunch of raiders, I'm just gonna... Boop!
Can you hear me, everyone?
Pop that in there, just for visibility. I would love to have you guys hang out. But no pressure, as always. Everybody can just chill, lurk. You don't have to follow, you don't have to subscribe, you don't have to join the Discord. As long as you are having a good time, that is all that matters. Goodbye, my drift pals. Okay, so while we skate back, again, I won't go into too much of it right now because there's a lot, and I don't want to go off the rails and hyper fixate on something that is not actual stream content. However, Tyranno is part of Minami. It's actually kind of amazing that you said what you just said. Part of a unit that I came up with, and like I went wild with the unit stuff. I actually went through and tried to closely approximate a ranking structure for the hunters because they don't actually fully have one, which has always driven me nuts. Hey, bud. Jump scare, by the way. Everybody, don't panic. But effectively, he's part of Echo Unit, which is short for Elemental Hazard Counter Operations Unit. The whole gimmick is that the majority of the members of that unit, which is a subdivision of the Maverick Hunters, just, you know, I'm not the type to input characters into, like, and they were best friends with X. There's no harm in doing that. It's just not my personal jam. But their whole gimmick is that the majority of the members of that unit are all previously, like, you know, first responders or have backing in, like, emergency response and rescue and stuff like that. So they're less focused wholly on combat and more on either hard countering elemental threats, because, weakness weapon system, I thought it'd be neat to have a unit specifically based around counterpicking. It's like, oh shit, there's a forest fire, send out the water guys, they will be able to handle it, like, in force. But then also I thought it would be neat to have it dual purpose, where it's like, the water guys can also go help, like, save people from a shipwreck, that kind of thing. And so part of that is that, okay, this is all based around safety and, like, approximating what needs to be done to, like, counter disaster scenarios. So instead of it being what you would expect from a Mega Man setting, where there's 8, because haha, 8 bosses, they have a built-in redundancy clause where each one of the subdivisions, like the elemental thing, so like Tyranno would be part of the electric division. He is an electrical generator, that is his lore, is that each one of them has 2 lieutenants. So if, for whatever reason, one of them is disabled, or worse goes Maverick, there is another one on call to deal with whatever else. So I don't have 8 main OCs, I have 16, and then I also started coming up with a command structure, and just all kinds of other shit. So when I do make that whiteboard, there's going to be a lot of doodles. There's a lot of characters, you guys. It's a problem.
I think it's important that you doodle them live on screen. So you have no practice. You're just like, alright, here we fucking go.
That does sound...
This scrungly fuck.
That does sound really fun. Can he sing electrical communication? My headcanon is that Tyranno would be much like myself in a karaoke situation where he'd get really into it in the right environment and be fine, but still mostly bad. Although I am still very real-world thought for a moment. I am very proud of my ballroom blitz at actual karaoke. I've done that more than once. I did that on stage once at a convention way back in college. And my proudest moment about that was that it was Rock Band, so it wasn't full karaoke. It was like a gamer thing. Because I went to a college for game development. Myth can attest to that. He didn't also go, but he was my roommate there for a while. And part of one of our years, there was like an exhibition at like a science center where people could showcase their game projects. So we went to support the school more than anything. We didn't have anything to showcase because we were still there for too little. And one of the things they had was a movie theater where they were letting people go up, sign up to do like their own band on stage for Rock Band. And we were still really into that at the time because we were college students, so fucking of course we were. It was that and Castle Crashers and basically nothing else. And we went up and nobody else wanted to sing, so it's like, okay, well, I'll do that. As much as I'm kind of an anxious person, I think given the environment and the fact that I'm going up with 3 very close friends, I'm comfortable enough to do that. And so we chose Ballroom Blitz because that's my favorite song to sing in that game. And I went up and I remembered distinctly 2 things. The guy that handed me the microphone said, "Are you sure you want to do this?" I was like, yeah, I know what I'm doing. Because if you don't know, for whatever reason, Ballroom Blitz is a fast, weirdly, not tempoed, but like the vocalist is working in that song. And there was somebody who, for whatever reason, felt the need to heckle up in the stands, again, in theater seating. I remember distinctly somebody yelling, "Choose a different song." And we just didn't acknowledge the guy. Nothing else came up. And we put it on. A couple people stumbled on the instruments. I got 100% on the song. And when I handed the microphone back, the dude bowed to me. It was like the coolest shit. That is very firmly in the territory of, like, normal internet, like, and then everyone clapped type fakeness, but it's like, no, fuck you, I did real good at Ballroom Blitz. That was fucking cool. It was really fun. So, that's that story. Well, we just kind of go through this nondescript shit. Sniper unit. Speaking of that, well, it's still fresh in my brain, I also, one of the first anime conventions I went to, also was Rock Band. This was back in high school. I forget if I've told this story on stream before, but it's one of my favorites, so fuck it. I ended up doing, I think, Black Hole Sun. I was also vocals on that one because I wasn't good at any of the instruments. And so it was Black Hole Sun, and it was basically like you went up and whoever was in line was your band. So it wasn't like a sign-up thing like this other event. It was like randos, basically. So you're putting your confidence in strangers, which in itself was kind of intimidating, but also kind of fun. And so I think vocalists got to choose the song. I don't remember. We might have talked about it. Everybody was really chill because, you know, anime convention vibes are usually pretty friendly. And it was Prince of All Cosmos on guitar, Father Cat from Azumanga Daioh on bass, And then the star, like, none of us held a candle to this dude, was Revolver Ocelot on drums, and he played the drums with his revolvers. It was the coolest shit. Like, I never got the guy's name. I don't know where he is now. Never spoke to him again. I have no idea who he was. He wasn't one of our friends. He was just nothing. And this dude, like, in between his own beats, like, spun the revolvers on his fingers. He was rad as fuck. It was amazing. And I think about that guy constantly. Hello, Ubel. Thank you for joining. I don't remember how I'm supposed to actually fucking kill these guys. I know I have to throw them, but usually there's 2 in here. The Dream Blunt rotation! That's really good. I think I might just have to, like, shoot them when they're down. It's not worth it. They're just worth a little bit of money. And yes, hello, Ubel. Thank you for joining. Red Reaper bots need explode. Oh, that's right. You knock them down and then you blow them up. Oh! How goes Mega Monday? It is going wonderfully, if I do say so myself. Given the fact that we're already almost at 8, I might go long tonight, because I really want to get this and the next key section done. Hey, guys! Alright, luckily, Charus in this game aren't quite as damaging, but they are still very scary.
I do love their design.
Charus are awesome. Oop, there you are. I knew there was a hole in here. Yes, so it's an interesting thing. I never fully realized this, but in Legends 1, there are blues and greens. Or no, there's blues and reds, and the greens are the new ones, I think. Anyway, refractor. But there's small ones and large ones in Legends 1. In Legends 2, there's only large ones, and that's it. Myth, can you pull up a map of this one for me? It's a little bigger than usual, and I want to make sure we're not missing anything, because there's a lot of doors in here.
Keto Cavern.
Yes.
On it.
Please and thank you. I know it's mostly Zenny, but holy fuck, we need so much of it. I think that wasn't a Oh, I missed that. Did you like that was just the real Revolver Ocelot is what you guys are saying?
Alright, pull up the map.
Give me just a second. Gotta take out this Mamu. Okay, map. So I'm at this corner right now. I think I do have most of it already.
Alright, so let me see. That's that room. Okay, alright. Wait.
I am actually pretty positive that we already have, like, everything except the room that I'm in right now.
Okay, so then there's north in that room to your left. Or west, I should say.
Is there just nothing in here?
Not according to this map.
Ah, I guess it's just a spawn zone. Green ones are basic, the black and blue ones can go invisible, and then the big reds. Yes, exactly. Oh, it's the fact that there's, like, large green ones in this, I think, is the unique.
Yeah, so head north before you head south.
Can I drill you? Excuse you. It's not worth it. Biggest mistake in the Legend series is not letting you dash while you have the drill equipped. 1,000 Zenny. Hey, Mamu. You're stupid expensive, I think one of the 2 changes in the Japan. Yes, it was literally one of the only major changes in the PSP version in Japan was making things more affordable. That's why I'm so surprised to remember that the drill arms upgrade prices are so low in this. Rusty Bazooka. nothing. Myth, is that it then?
Let's see. You got everything north.
Got the 2 things in the Sharu room. Everything north.
There should be 3 things in the north.
3 things? Do you mean up where I am right now?
There should be 1 in the middle of this hallway, then 2 on the left fork of the T.
1 in the middle? Oh! It means that, okay, you mean like the actual branch. Okay, so yes, I got all 3 things in here. Yeah. You wanna know what's creepy as fuck about these guys, aside from everything? Usually there's 2 of them. So you're supposed to pick them up and throw them into each other. That's part of the issue. Their gimmick is that they won't attack you. They're whatever. They're just fucking annoying and basically immune. If there is Zenny in the room, they will giggle like children and steal it from you. It's fucking weird.
Did you already do basement?
Yes. Yeah. I specifically remembered practicing the basement because usually elevators go down to the bosses, and this one just goes down to 3 treasure chests, so it reset all the enemies for no reason in my practice run. So yeah, I'm done. We're good. Yeah, so like picture these weirdo pirouetting fuckers, except they're laughing at you and stealing money into the darkness. Reaver bots are great. I love them. What are we hating? These guys. Minami, these are the ones that will laugh like little children and steal money off the ground while just, like, taunting you. Little surprise creepy moments. Yeah, like 100%. The Reaver bots are just absolute champion designs. I don't know if it was straight up Inafune or part of his design team or who, but whoever came up with, like, the general design language for Reaver bots deserves to, like, be at Capcom designing games forever. Like, they just crushed it. B2. Oh no, this is the down. Oops, well, there's a reset. For whatever reason, I always get turned around in this one. Okay, so it's back up, and then all sort of made from the same sort of parts, but put together in unique ways. Yeah, like it's such a great design, and like I have nothing in my heart but like love and respect for Classic and X. Like I said already, X is still my favorite series or sub-series. Well, I guess both are true, but either way. But like a lot of the enemies and designs outside of like the Robot Masters being kind of similar design language-wise is you could see them coming from like different manufacturers and shit like that. Like there's not a lot of cohesion. But the Reaver bots are like, oh, that's a Reaver bot. Like, there's no doubt in your mind for a second that is like, this is one of those. And, like, that's the coolest. I love shit like that. Okay, so we got the giant refractor in there. That is very important money-wise. That was the key thing we were doing. But all the other loot is important, too. We're not gonna do anything other than the drill arm for, like, the rest of this run. Ah! Oh, my God. No, you earned yourself a die. In fact, I know I just said, but you.
The art of this thing I did.
The weird tower cone guy?
Yeah, because I remember making my own version of it when I was fucking around on an indie project before.
Chad, I'm gonna try something. Also,
shit got in the way.
Myth, did you ever put the racing stripe on?
We never came to a conclusion as to where it, like, what it would be. I want to put it. I just don't know.
That's so awesome. Oh, Chad, if you missed that, check this out. Myth, check this out. You know how these guys just charge you?
Yeah.
No, they don't. It's just like jousting them by standing still. I've never thought to try that. Get the thing before leaving. Yes, I know what you're talking about. Thank you. Unless, maybe I do. Are you talking about not going directly to the next area? Shadow?
Don't leave. Get the thing.
Well, I'm not...
You're not to progress.
I'm not progressing, but I do... Okay, the thing that I was talking about, I need to leave. I just need to not go story significant yet, is what I was saying. So thank you for the reminder. I think we're going to go long tonight. Not by a ton, but I do want to finish this dungeon. And I'm a little scattered right now. I always forget how much ad breaks punch into the time. So we are going to move. We are going to not go back to Nino. Red means where we're going. We are, in fact, actually going to go back to Manda. We're going to do two things while we're here, actually, so this timing works out quite nicely. 2 and 1/4, I guess, technically, because we're also going to talk to our friend here. If I don't go home soon, I'll miss dinner. Shame.
No. Don't worry, I got you covered, little guy.
Sea lunch!
As soon as I find it, fuck it, this one. It's on cooldown. Piss.
The Nino Island dungeon is quite large. We have already beaten it, so I'm not super concerned. Bowling ball. I don't know why I didn't get that before. Okay, we're gonna do a good deed. Came back to see if that giant crab robot was gone. I'm so glad it's safe again. What? You got rid of it for us? Wow, you're amazing. I like strong men like you. Thank you. Anyway, everyone's working hard to rebuild the village. We're also collecting donations. Would you like to make a donation? It's 500. Yes. We're just gonna button mash through this for a sec. This is gonna take a sec. So, Myth, how are you doing?
Doing good. Just really wanting to get back into indie dev. God damn it.
Oh, same. Literally always. I think this needs to be about 10,000, because unfortunately she destroyed every building. Which I tried so hard to prevent. Helping people is fun. I wonder what I should collect donations for next. Anyway, that's dope. All that's good. I'm going to hold off on anything there. And unfortunately, we are going to be doing a quick run through the dungeon. We're not doing that yet. If you know, you know. If you don't read ahead. That's going to be for another time. And we're all going to do it together. So, part of the reason I wish I had the drill arm originally is because there are 2 things in here that desperately need it, and the payday is quite nice. So, again, we're just going to do a quick run-through. Luckily, there's nothing actually happening in here, and I am, for the sake of the stream, just going to ignore everything until we actually get it. What's really interesting is that the enemies and everything are still present, but the upgrades are all gone, so you don't see as many fire frogs. And also, I forgot they follow your jumps. That's amazing. But there's obviously no Bola, and there's no boss. So, like, all of the actual puzzles are solved, but, like, the electricity is all gone. So it's like you half power the dungeon off by completing it. It's really cool. Okay. We'll pick up some pocket change. I'm not too proud to do that. Anyway, remember when we were running through? Hey, look at this. Boy, I wish I had the drill arm. This one's not super important. That's the entire map unlocked. What we are in here for is cash money. So that's 2 chests. We got 3 more. The frongles are absolutely delightful. Hang on, is this the right way? Yes? Yes. Yes. Just wanted to make sure. If you recall, that floor would have been electrified. It is not anymore. I gotta tell you, chat, not fighting these guys for money is driving me crazy. Frongles are friend-shaped. I want one I can put a mosquito coil in. Sorry, bud. You're the only one that I need to get rid of because you're in such a dangerous spot. I know, Minami, but it's okay. Like I said, the only ones that are allowed to be around are the ones you get to keep anyway. Alright, mercifully, these are in spots that are not that bad to backtrack to. 8,000 zenny. 2,000 zenny. Thick pipe! Got him. Alright, that's everything in this dungeon now. And also, yes, like, we're done in here now. It was just, by not realizing that I could get the drill right away, I couldn't get 100% of the items in here, so we wouldn't have come back either way if we could have helped it. But unfortunately, I was an idiot and didn't do enough pre-reading, which is my fault. And also, yes, they do respawn. So it's all good. Alright, dope and good. Froggle or the boss toad. Yeah. I mean, I think the Froggles are definitely cuter. Hey, look, a village is back. I think the boss toad is a little bit more homely, but I respect it. You are all about to have a new favorite Reaver bot, though. I promise you. 800 zenny. Hello, friend. Help a few your others' donations. I've been able to reopen my store. I've got items. Thank you. First of all, let's go ahead and make bank 50,000 for Refractor A. Thank you so much. Buy houseplant. Yes. Comic. Yes. Vase. Yes. That is all important. That's also all we can get from her. Do I need... Yes, I do. Always gotta remember to check that. The Froggle bar has been set high, but I promise. Believe me. Trust me, Mags. Believe in me. Now I know how all those people who've lost their homes in a disaster feel. Dark, but also true? Like, that's one of those ones where it's like, Jesus, you can't just say that, but also, like, yeah. Also, look at that duck lure on the shelf. God, I love this game.
Whack.
Whack. Something we didn't buy earlier that we are going to buy now. Finally open for business again. I've got more items. Let's buy some. Okay, not you. Parts. Ah, yes. Luckily, none of those matter right now. This does. We are going to get padded Omega, because we're still in pretty good shape money-wise. And also... I feel like this is going to come in clutch at some point, and it's cheap, so I'll grab it. Any parts? You know what? Fuck it. Yep. Alright, that's good for right now. There's nothing else to pick up in there. Knocks were hidden celeries in front of this section 2, right down to the quack reaction. You gotta quack. I think that's everything, and I don't want to take too much time, so we're just gonna go. Rocking horse, that's a beautiful piece of woodwork. I actually do think there is dialogue for inspecting it. Honestly, if I weren't on such like a regimented schedule, I would be interacting with a lot more stuff for you guys. It's just, we have so much to pack into a 3-hour run. Which, again, Raiders, anybody who's still new or lurking, we do three-hour sessions because I need to be mindful of my roommate in the other room. Myth has work, and on Tuesdays and Thursdays I also have work. Today is a weekend day for me. But for right now, there's only so much we can do. I'm only going to save once right now just to make sure that we're all good. We are going to do some quick development room because I think I just picked some stuff up that matters. Hydro Jets, yes, absolutely. Don't worry about that. Rocket motor, can't do it yet. Bowling ball, yes. Ground crawler, not going to use it. That's probably fine. Thick pipe. Buster cannon, looks very cool. Okay, change, improve, change. We are going to swap to the homing one more time. Sorry I lied to you all. Okay, move. Gotta snooze. Thicket, have a wonderful evening, or thunderful evening. Forgive me.
I can't believe
I hope you rest well. Thank you so much for hanging out. Part of why I love this game so much, they have all the things from RPGs without any of the pet peeves. Yes, absolutely. Okay, so we are here. I am going to go save, because this is another instance where as soon as we talk to the mayor, shit's going to go down. Oh my god, that data icon, or that data emoji is so good.
coming right for me.
Save, we're going to do just one again. We'll do the double when we're at the ruins. Alright. Hey, bud. Thank you for destroying Glide's base. Now maybe things will get back to normal around here. Huh? What's that? Oh, damn it! Anyway, check out Glide's flagship. Also, Glide's here.
Hey, I don't know how I feel about this.
I'm very, very disappointed in all of you. You can't even capture a little island by yourselves.
Sorry, sir, sorry.
Shadow, agree.
Oh, fear! We're done for!
I love
They're
this mayor.
bringing in the main ship! What'll we do? We're doomed!
Bringing out the big guns. Huh?
Why am I the one
Why
in
don't we try
charge?
using the secret weapon you were telling us about?
Huh? Well, that won't make any difference. It's broken.
Well, I'll fix it then. Come on, Mega Man. Huh?
Hey,
One of
wait.
the best role moments.
Get
I
back,
love
Mega
this.
Man. It's our job to stop the pirates, not hers.
No, you don't understand. These pirates are fucked, sir. Portrait of Miss Lode behind Clay. Oh, I didn't even notice that. That's dope. I need to double check that again. That's a great detail. And charge, yes. Save, yes. Fucking Loathe, man. God, chat lost their minds when we met Loathe. I know, I love, like, Minami, it's great. It's like, no, we have to do it. It's like, no. It's fine. Okay, so remember that thing that I nonchalantly joked about probably not being important. Get ready for roll being just a boss. Best roll. No question. Well, I'm gonna fix it.
Roll, don't you think...
There, it's fixed. Here we go.
Huh? But...
I fixed your doomsday weapon, sir.
So what can they be up to now? Oh, it doesn't matter. Never mind. Go ahead. Just shoot them. Fire glide missiles.
So, in this segment...
Rule.
I won't talk over it just yet.
Sorry, Mega Man. It looks like it broke again. It's going to take a few more minutes to fix.
I just love that roll will fix it under actual fire. It's also called the Parabola Gun, and I think that is such a dope name. Okay, so really quick while we're in this. You have to protect the gun until it's fully repaired. This roll's a badass and will repair machinery under missile fire. Even if the Parabola Gun catches fire, you can put it out with the Aqua Blaster. So if you remember the fire extinguisher from the intro, you can use that here, and it's actually effective. However, not going to be a problem, because our homing missiles are cracked. Even if one or two gets through, we are fine. Like, this section is scary, but it's not that scary. I'm not going to say free, though, because we are going to have streamer luck, which means that more are going to get through than my practice run. That's just how it works.
Look, so long as you can intercept them with your body, that's fine.
Actually, yes. That's a joke, but you're not wrong.
Look, Mega Man is an ablative shield for the Parabola Cannon.
He's like Sundowner's anti-reactive explosive armor. It's gonna hurt the missiles more than it's gonna hurt him. What does ablative mean? You use that word a lot, and I always forget to ask.
Alright, so you know the heat tiles on the bottom of
Yes.
the space shuttle? They
Hold that
burn
thought.
up as...
Can't you do
Oh, that
anything
is
right?
Lode. Oh, he's got the nose poking
no
out.
More Mr.
So
Nice
good.
Guy. We'll destroy the entire city. That way there will be nothing between us and the ruins.
Ultimate Glide Buster, fully charged.
Yeah, thank you for pointing that out.
The ultimate glide buster.
I love
We
you.
wouldn't have to use it, but they have given us no choice.
I love Ultimate Glide Buster. You'd think the beak would open, but no, man, it's the whole neck.
Uh-oh. There. That should do it. Here we go.
Super weapon.
Rule, it's working. See?
What are you doing? If you keep that up, you'll...
It just makes him dumb. It's so fucking funny, man. Like, you expect this super weapon to be like this ancient beam cannon. It's just like, nah, man. Dumb Ray.
Wow, Rule.
It's so funny. An RP forum I was on as a kid decades back had the swear filter sensor curses to ultimate glide laser. That's awesome. That's really funny. Nicely done. Okay, so pirates are done. Yeah, oh, what were you saying?
So the heat tiles on the space shuttle, as it's re-entering, they burn away as they absorb heat. Like, that's what...
That's the
ablation.
ablation. Okay.
Yeah, it's like... It's defensive that's meant to be worn away.
Gotcha. That makes sense. Okay, so we're going to swap back to the drill arm because holy fuck. That will make sense shortly. Gonna go ahead and development room and change weapon and drill arm. You'll be ashamed to not have the firepower. I promise you this is the smart decision. There's also one other thing we're going to swap to. I will do it when we get in there to not spoil the overarching vibe. We're going to charge. Section contracting. See, I actually really like this section. I do... You'll all see. Without spoiling anything, preparation for this ruins, let's just say, is very important. We are definitely going to go long. It's going to take me longer than half an hour, but we will be able to get through it faster than I think we'll realize. Save. We're going to do the double just in case. And I will say, one of my favorite songs in the game. And that's saying a lot. The theme we are about to hear is so good. It's so good. Because we've done all this work. We fought Glide off here once, then his base, then once again. All to open up the ruins, which we need to speak with the mayor one more time, who's right here. Ambient set pieces are amazing. Yes. Yeah, Shadow, I know what you're going to say for sure. See, in a weird way, I still kind of like it. But, yes, you're not wrong. Buster, yours isn't just for show. Here, take this. Firecracker. That's for a weapon that we will not need right now. We're safe now thanks to you, Mega Man. Now we can open the ruins for you. The ruins are full of water. You'll need this if you want to explore them. Rebreather. Knock yourself out. Also, I love this painting behind him. Biblically accurate Reaver bots. Anyway, let's go check this shit out. Do not hold liking this part against anyone, lots to love. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, it's definitely just preferential. Like, Shadow, for context, love the Water Temple, love Great Bay Temple. Like, no complaints against them. So it's really just a matter of taste. We are going to go to equipment, body parts, shoes, and hydrojets. Because if you don't have hydrojets, I agree, this is the worst part of the game. Anyway, woo!
The second key is in here somewhere. Be careful, Mega Man. Don't rush things.
Yeah, this is a very divisive part of the game.
Structure. Be careful you don't get lost.
But, like, aesthetically, and again, musically, whew, you're in for it. Chat, even if you wouldn't like this planet, you get to watch me do it, so you just get to enjoy all the good shit. Listen to this song. I just kind of want to sit in it for a second, actually. Oh. Man. Oh my god, I'm trying to get fancy. I'm failing at it. Man, like, it's such a simple song, but it's just such a great energy.
There's something that looks like a large cliff in the room ahead of you. I'm not picking up any Reaver boss.
And we are still gonna go for broke on cash. I'm sure she wanted you to not get lost, but it sounded like she said to not get bonked. Both can be accurate. Okay. I do need to remember some of this layout. I did just do this, like, midway through last week. We are going down. Now, however, remembering right... Oh, just barely. This is one that I want to map out a little bit more thoroughly so I don't get lost, so forgive me.
It looks like there's a door above you, but it's too high for you to jump to. Look around and see if there's anything you could climb on.
Can't yet. She will reveal more dialogue if I go over to that crate, but we're not going to do that right now for the sake of time. I see you in chat. Alright, this is why... because once you get to a certain sunk cost fallacy, you don't want to go back out. And you will find out very soon why not just doing all this in one go is the worst. Okay, so not there yet. Alright, as long as you don't hit that button, there's not a problem. That is basically just a trap that closes the door and makes it so that a bunch of those poison snakes come in. Or draining snakes, I guess is the better way to put it. Mechanic Notes 3. Yeah, so all the actual important treasure, aside from the story significant stuff in this dungeon, is hidden behind the drill walls. Everything else is Zenny. So if you don't bring the drill arm in here, you're missing out on, like, everything. It's rough.
That step's really high.
Aw, man, he's using one of my emotes.
If there was
I love that one.
something
I might
around
actually
there
ask you for that
could
one for
stand
ours, too.
on, maybe you could get over it.
It's fine. They should follow you for that one. Longest assigned dungeon aside from the last one. And it's close. Yeah. Yeah, no, Shadow, in my practice run, I did have to go through it again. That is exactly why I was like, I can't forget, I cannot forget, I cannot forget. I cannot forget the drill arm. The worst part is, too, is I knew I could go back and get the drill arm early on. And I was like, I don't think it matters that much if I'm remembering right. I was wrong! So, anyway, we activated the sluice controls, and now we in the water dungeon. So, you'll notice our running speed is different. You are also going to notice, however...
Oh, no.
You are also going to notice, though, however, that things are different. Maybe something's changed now. This area is filled with water. Oh man, I accidentally cut off voice
Since
acting.
things are lighter in water, you can pick up things you weren't able to before.
So we couldn't move these blocks before. And even if we could, we didn't have the ups that we currently have. Because, right, come on, work with my dialogue. I'm trying to do a show here. There we go. Now we can jump like this. Excuse me. There are two in here, aren't there? 1 second. Also, hydrojets. These are technically an optional item, which, oof. If you don't know, the very first time I played this game, I didn't have the drill arm or the hydrojets, and my god, is that the worst. I knew it was gonna happen. You can't do this dungeon without them. It's just not good. If you're prepared, I still really like this one. I think the vibe is just super cool, and it's so different from everything else. We are going to ignore those gentlemen down there. You get a lot of air... Oh, right! I forgot about those. That's actually fine. We were in the invulnerability phase, so that was basically nothing. This guy sure looks normal and non-threatening. But actually, he is a hateful Reaver bot, whom I dislike greatly. I'm just going to ignore them. They pay out decently, but not enough for me to want to deal with. PSP version of this game actually makes this run at normal speed. See, I'm weird. In this instance, I almost feel like the lower FPS is a feature, not a bug. I think it's fine that they fixed it in the PSP remake, but I'm also the type of person that's like, I grew up with Gradius 3 on Super Nintendo. That was my first ever shoot 'em up. I played it on stream before here, actually, like for anybody rating who's new to the group. And there are great sections, great as in large, in Gradius 3 that have massive slowdown because of all the things going on screen. And I am of the mind that that augments the section because in my mind, not only is it a little bit easier, which kind of helps because Gradius is very difficult, and I, as like a 6-year-old, probably would have never beaten it without some of that slowdown. Also, always read it as more like, oh, this is kind of like a scene in a movie where it's like kind of epic, like this is cinematic this way because there's this slowdown. It's like a scripted event that's making it exciting and being like, you know, shit's hitting the fan, so now you're dealing with this. These fish only attack when you attack. I'm being greedy. Honestly, I shouldn't go for Zenny right now. We don't have the time. So in my mind, the slowdown in this section is not cinematic, like not that type of excuse, but in the bracket of like, well, yeah, it's supposed to be slow, like because of the water, like you're supposed to kind of feel this oppressive gravity to the area. So it doesn't read like anything is wrong to me, even though, you know, I am the odd one out there.
Honestly, so long as it's fun to play, that's what matters most.
Yeah, and that's the thing about this that's definitely divisive, is like, I don't mind this, I understand people minding this. But I also don't usually stress over frame rate in general. Like, I have an UI element right now on the emulator that you guys can't see on stream that is telling me this is running at 20 FPS. I don't see it. Like, for me, the frame rate doesn't feel like it drops. And I don't know if that's like a perception thing or, you know, me trying to go out of my way to enjoy it or what, but like, there's just something about it that doesn't affect me the same way that it does other people, I suppose. And I really couldn't tell you why. Put it in a shorter dungeon? I could see that.
Well, I think you're getting frame interpolation is part of it.
Oh, well, it might be, but I also don't remember much like playing it native either.
Yeah, because like it's off the same video, 60 FPS. It's like Ship of Harkinian. Like, the game is running at 20 FPS, it's just interpolating video frames to make it render at 60. Like, all the physics are running at 20.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense for sure. Missed. Wait, did
There's
I?
a strong current there. You won't be
Oh,
able
I
to
missed a
get
turn,
past it.
actually. I need to go back.
There's a switch.
Okay, I did accidentally miss the dialogue. That's fine, though. So that's the way we need to go. Oh, hello. 20,000 Zenny. We are going back on purpose. Because again, there's a lot in here that we can miss or need to double back on, and it's going to be a lot more pain-free if we just do it now. I'm trying to remember precisely where I messed this up, because there's 3 drill sections, 3 or 4. There's a couple drill sections, and one of them is basically just a shortcut. That is this one, but I'm trying to remember. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was gonna say there's like something else to do in here. I think this is the dungeon map. It's either the map or the compass. And I think also a treasure chest. Okay, one of these is lowering the water, but we actually don't want to do that. We will make one fight easier, but not in a way that matters. Because we will need to double back to turn it back on anyway, so that's just more walking. Which is a shame, but it also means we get to showcase the boss fight a little better. Spoilers, I suppose.
There's a boss fight in this dungeon?
I know. So that's that corner. So that means I think the other thing I'm missing is up here. Because there should still be a piece of loot. Right, okay, so yes. Forgot I did actually need to do this block thing twice. Yoink! Touch me. Are there any games like Legends you would recommend? Unfortunately, no. Like, Legends is really weirdly one of a kind. There's, I think, one Legends-like that's in development at the moment that I know precious little about. God damn it.
There's a couple of development I can think of.
Yeah, but, like, none that are out right now and none that I know much about.
I know one has a demo, but it's a few years old at this point, I think.
Wait, is this based on my camera angle? Interesting.
Let me see if I can dig them up.
I'm reading 4 medium-sized reaver bots in the room ahead of you. Move carefully. Maybe they won't notice you.
Oh, I was right. These rooms are very samey. I was a fool. But this is fine, because that's still progress. We don't have to move the blocks again, thankfully. Okay, so just up and left, that's all. I am skipping so much more combat than I normally would. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, Shadow. That is what we are going to be doing. Do some dodging. Okay, this is another room with the big scaries. Mercifully, in this spot, we can actually kill this one. Two minutes until our next ad break. Fell asleep briefly, but unconscious again. Glad to have you back, James. No pressure if you're feeling tired, if you need to go take it easy. minus 60 or close to. Tapping out a bit because the EP is catching up. Not a problem. You know what? This dungeon is actually more complicated with the drill arm because of some of these areas. Because not having the whole map, when I came back through, I had the whole map. So a lot of it was kind of an instance of like, okay, these are the only places I have left. However, these are now instances, god damn you. These are now instances where it's like, halt. These are now instances where I'm having to deal with like having the unlocked routes and also like the regular ones. This might be the way to go. This is a big area. Look at these big fish. I'm gonna ignore that horror sound. Okay, yeah, so that's the loop around. So this is where we would have been. So searching, that means we need to backpedal. So we'll do that on the way back, I think, is the way to do it. Yes. We'll do this on the way back. So, Myth, we'll just have to remember to come back this way. That said, we are you know what? I'll backtrack during the ad break, and when we get to this room, we'll stop. So, everybody get up, stretch, hydrate, do what you gotta do. You're not gonna miss anything except a little bit of backtracking. We will be back in 3 minutes. Yeah, at worst, maybe a little bit of Zenny grabbing, but I'm not gonna do any actual main loot or progression until we are all returned.
Alright, I'm going to post the link into chat.
Just put it in Discord.
Well, not everyone in chat is in Discord, but I will also put it in Discord.
It's true. Alright, we are on ad break. Ah! Uh-oh.
5 years ago? Fuck.
Good night, Minami. Thank you, as always, for joining. You know what? I didn't have to backtrack at all, actually. Music slows with the water. Yes! Shadow, completely agree. Hey, Myth, you want to do me a solid and pull up a map?
Sure, 1 second. Let me post this.
I think this one... All we need to do is remind me whether or not there's any holes in the wall, because I genuinely don't remember. I remember how to get to all the chests, so I'm not worried about those.
Map of Veneno Ruins. Open image, new tab where it is bigger. This doesn't say if anything is in the wall or not. But looking at it, there's not a whole lot here.
Oh, there's a lot in this dungeon. So I don't know if you found a reliable guide. Like, there's a whole...
It's from legendstation.com.
Oh. Eh.
Like,
yeah.
Let's see. Money, mechanics notes. Like, most of it looks like it's in chests, is more what it is.
Okay, then yeah, as long as it's chests, then I'm not super worried about it. We are also back to the spot where we should be, so... I'm just gonna chill right here. Am I out of shake? I'm not out of shake. Hell yes. I want to work on the Legends like that we've talked about so badly. So badly you have no idea. I mean, I guess you do, but so badly.
I want to find a program. I want to just try and do a recreation of Five Islands Great Adventure in Godot. So just as like a, let's try and build out our own Legends engine using that as the goal.
A legend, if you will. Hey, we're back. Just in time. Because we are back at the door we need to be at. You will see that I unequipped the drill because we are about to do some shit. I guess I don't need to unequip the drill now that I think about it. Yeah, let's just think about it. Let's go through that door, chat. And in front of us, we find the boss. We're already at the boss. Can't be that bad.
Urinade. Damn it.
So, really fun thing. I'm just gonna pause and explain this. You can come in here with the water level lowered. That cutscene doesn't play, they can't move. It's totally optional. The only problem is you need to backtrack and do the water again. So it's just this neat thing of like, you can do that. It's totally allowed. And I think that's super cool. Gonna kind of slow drift around here and do what we can one at a time. Circle strafing is, as always, our best friend in the entire game. Second best friend because roll. Third best friend because data. There we go. Lots of room where if you want to, you can make things easier at the cost of more time. Yeah, it's really, really nice. Hup! Oh, fuck, I forgot they did that. That's not good at all. Depending on how this shakes out, we might use our antidote bottle.
Listen to me!
Google says this is actually a good thing.
Interesting.
You can stay in place, let them paralyze you, and control how the AI moves so the drill arm can just melt these gummy.
Oh, interesting. I guess that does make sense. Let me knock this one down first. I really kind of love the momentary... Violent isn't the right word, but, there is definitely an uncomfortable energy to them, thrashing underwater. Ooh, yes.
Holy shit.
The drill arm doesn't fuck around. The drill arm is just, closer than punching range.
Why do we even have the energy sword?
References, mostly. Will you please? You know what? Touch me. Let's try this. Oh, all right.
Uh-oh.
You're not cooperating, you goon! There we go. Oh no, they're learning. Yeah, the hit detection on the drill arm is weird, dude. Like, you think it's longer, but it's not.
I am gonna need it to be longer.
I know. This isn't something that I've tried before, so that's part of it. Sir! Oh my god. I do see the set pattern, I'm just, like, failing it. It's less them and more the way the drill arm hits that I'm fucking with. At this point, I'm just gonna kill him, because I don't want to... take too much time on this, just... Oh no, yeah, you're fine. Like, I agree with the idea, I'm just having bad luck with it. It's not your plan, it's me. And that
like,
said...
with more practice.
Yeah, exactly. There's a teeny one! I forgot about this. Touch it. Touch it! Touch the drill! No. No. Come on. You're killing me. Like, literally, there's damage happening. Yeah, that's not nothing. Goodbye, please. Oh my god! I'm dying. Uh-oh. That's less than ideal. There.
I'm reading what looks like a key, Mega Man. Do you see it?
Yeah. Please, the health. Okay. Jesus, that's a big explosion. Okay, so like I said, we would need to backtrack out. But yeah, that's the boss of that ruins. You would think that that would mark closer to the end, but there's actually still quite a bit to go, which is really interesting. Functionally, I like that idea quite a bit. Fuck, man, I do kind of want to... I'm going to try one thing in here. It's going to be this corner. Go back to the drill. Not quite as clean as I was hoping for. But I do want health, and these guys are going to drop more, but then they're going to hurt me, so... Got him! Should probably actually pick up what they're dropping. There we go. Okay, this is fine. Good. Alright, you're hearing that damage alert thing. That's just because there's more of those fish on the other side of this wall. We're not worried about them. We've got the health we need. Basically, that boss fight never happened. So we're in a good spot right now. We didn't use our energy canteen, and that's the bigger thing that I'm always concerned about. His health in this game is actually good. Like, Legends 1 is really stingy with its health drops. Legends 2 is way better about it.
Good to hear.
Pretty positive that's the last thing we need to drill for. Excuse me. Ah! No! Oh my god, why? Hey, Lifter. My guy. There we go. That's this exit, which means I'm pretty sure this is treasure chests. One chest, but that's fine. However, Power Blaster is quite nice. Kier, thank you so much for that follow. Very much appreciated. Just for that, let's have a level 4 attack stat.
I love a level 4 attack stat.
I know, just for the viewers, you know? Gotta do what we can. Exactly. Okay, that's nothing. Map it just so that I don't go crazy thinking that I missed something in this area later. This is another instance where I'm sort of turned around. This is gonna go to another... Actually, this might be the map. No, this is going down, so that's the way we want to go. So we're not going to do that just yet, because that means there's something through that other door that we're missing. But we are almost done. Like, there is still more dungeon, 100%, but like... oh no, you know what? We are good. Because that's the chest, that's that elevator, that's the fish room, that's the boss room. Okay, yeah, we're fine. Only one of the drill arm areas is like a big loop around, so we've got that part pretty much out of the way. Now, chat, remember when I mentioned that y'all loved the frogs, but you're about to have a new favorite Reaverbot? We're getting close.
In a good way.
Times I wish I had the vacuum arm ready to go. Alright. Not bad. Check this room out. So...
It looks like there's a door to another room high on the wall there, too. Do you see anything to stand on?
We haven't had an opportunity to showcase this yet. However, when you are in the water and go off a cliff while holding forward with the hydrojets, you get height. Height to a degree where we're just gonna speed map this entire room real fast.
Woo!
And still get to where we need to go. Just barely. Yeah, the jump, I love the physics in this area, honestly. Where's that chest? Map. Okay, so just directly next to me. Kobe. That is going to come in handy in another room coming up shortly. Okay. Now, it's great because she's asking, do you see anything to stand on? And we can do a block puzzle. We can do that, chat. We don't need to. So once you actually get up here, shit's not a problem anymore. This one's in a pain enough in the ass spot where I am going to get him. Also, fun fact about these guys. In Legends 1, they only shot those fireball projectiles. They're my favorite design in Legends 1 outside of, like, the bosses. In this one, they always do a flamethrower-like weapon. They're elemental, basically. When they are underwater, though, it doesn't, like, fully work that way. God damn it, that health damage. Oh! Ugh, shame. But underwater, they shoot bubbles. And they don't have any elemental effect at all. It's just a matter of, like, oh, they can't do anything in here, which is really neat. And then they function differently if the water level is lowered. It's a very cool detail, because this dungeon is good.
I dig it.
Bubble Splash survived into the Legends era. Ah, man, if only. Good call out. This is another one we should actually take care of. But there's the bubbles, just so you can see them. Just gonna body him. Chest room. Like the water adjustments and the different variants between the Nito and Catalogs. I agree. I will say I do always prefer the single red eye stuff from Legends 1. The two black, like honestly, I don't even think I would mind it as much if they were still monoculars, mono eyes. But there's something about them with the two eyes that just doesn't work the same way for me. But you are right. Like the fact that it's like a regional variant type thing, or you could, you know, assume that it's that way is very, very cool. Range Booster Alpha. We're not going to be seeing much of that stuff yet. Right now, we're all about that attack if we can help it. Fun fact, the fish can hurt you. Very minor. It's mostly knockdown. We might see that later. I'm not going to go out of my way to do it, but it is funny. Got all of that. There's that way, that's that door, that door. Might be something else, actually? Let me do that first. I might be turned around. But I do know it's going to be an instance of water level changing is going to happen, so I want to make sure that I'm not fucking anything up here. Oh, this is the lower one, that's right. This might mean that this is the way that I'm supposed to go. Wasn't what I meant to do. Worked out fine though, that's okay. Everything is fine. This might be sluice controls again. B3, so we are going up, so stuff is going to respawn, but that's fine. I don't hate it. We just have to book it through that room so that we don't get jump scared right out the door. Okay, one of these is the map. Okay, so that's going to help me out substantially. As long as there's no rooms that we haven't gone into straight up, then we're good. So this is one up. That's down. So yeah, that way is important. Oh, wait a minute. Oh my god, we missed a big ol' thing on floor 2, so we can't forget that. Let's not spoil that. So 4 is... Okay, so yeah, that was the way I was supposed to go. So as long as we don't lower the water, we're fine. And that's what that other control does. So we're going to go back down. We're going to run past him. We've got the map, so now we're going to know that we're not going to miss anything. At this point, I'm pretty positive it's just money. That's fine. Do need to go up, but luckily we don't need to do any, like, puzzle movement, because it's not really an issue. We can just climb a little bit. Oh. Oh, how dare you. The trick with this spot is making sure you're actually off the ground before you're holding to the side. Because if you're holding to the side, you go into, like, your dodge roll, and you just, like, launch yourself off. And it is quite irritating. Yeah, as much as I like this dungeon, I agree with you. Like these stairs are definitely the most pain in the ass part. Completely agreed.
Do the bubbles do any damage, or are they literally unhinged?
They do damage, they just don't apply stats. Okay, so remember
They're
when I...
danger bubbles.
Yes. So remember when I mentioned that high jump was going to come in handy if you're holding forward specifically, because you still launch when you go off the edge, but you don't go far. There is a door on the other side of this room, and it's high up, and it's a chest that we want, so we are going to fucking send it. It's going to look like we're not going to make it, but we're going to make it!
Really high up on the wall, Mega Man, just above where you came in. It's so high, you won't even be able to climb up there. So, how do you get in?
Oh, roll.
Yeah. To be fair now, remember, Roll only has, like, radar and stuff. So, Roll doesn't know about, like, the depths going on here. We got the sower. And yeah, Shadow, I agree with everything you're saying. Okay, so now we're good. We'll see what this looks like. Can rad my R anytime. Oh my god. Let's just map the room while we're going down. Why not? What else are we doing? Hi, fish. Hey, fish. Almost all of it. Alright, we're getting there. Alright, check this out.
I never would have thought there'd be a place like this here. Mega Man, there's a giant Reaver bot in the middle of that area. Huh? It doesn't look like it's going to attack you, though.
So...
Hey! I've got an idea. Why don't you try jumping on that Reaver bot's back?
There we go. Had to make that happen. So, when I said everybody would have a new favorite Reaverbot, this is Mondo Montal, and he's a bro. It will damage you if you jump straight up into it, but he just has his own unique chill music, and he is just here to help. It's the only Reaverbot in the entire series that's just a guy. Like, he's just hanging out. He's mellow. He's part of a puzzle solution instead of a combatant. Yeah, literally yes, Mags. Mondo Montal is great.
Are the fish Reaver bots?
No, those are just fish.
Why did they kick your ass?
It's just funny.
Alright.
Only does anything if you keep attacking. Yeah, exactly. Like, you can destroy him. It's just, why would you ever want to do that? Look at him. He's also got 4 eyes, and his mouth opens.
You see the large pillar in the middle of that area? On my scanner, I can
just a
see
guy.
what looks like a key on top of it. Can you see it?
We love Mondo. M-A-N-D-O-M-A-N-T-A-L, by the way. No, see, Dama, that's the thing. There's no real aimed at destroying them unless they are directly impeding progress or threatening you. You don't gotta fight them. It's usually means to an end, but this guy, there's no reason to do it. And he gets his own, like, this theme is only in this room. Like the chill, like the extra chill version. I don't think I'm gonna make this one. Okay, I'm good. These jumps can be deceptively tricky if you're not in the right spots. Water key 2. So we got both keys. God, I hope we got both keys. I don't think I missed the other one. Yes, it only plays with the water flooded, and only plays in that room. Because now, even leaving into this back elevator, already a different song again. I don't think the third pillar has anything. There's no chest on it. So it might be loose, but I don't think it matters. Because like, in my practice, I made sure to check that. Hey, Data. I'm sure you being here means nothing eventful is going to happen.
I trust our monkey.
Oh, I trust Data implicitly. Save up and call it. Oh no, we're finishing this ruins. We're gonna go long. Don't worry about that. Save. No. Yeah, we're not gonna stop mid dungeon. I'm not a monster.
But I am. End stream button.
Okay. Got our saves in.
It looks like the key is in the room at the end of this passageway.
So unfortunately, the fact that we have both keys means you don't get to see this, but this door has like this eerie purple glow if you don't have the keys. It's really neat. But anyway.
You deprived me of
That's fine.
purple glow.
I think I took a screenshot of it. Hey, we got a key. We already beat the boss too, so I'm pretty sure we're good.
Yeah.
Love that fanfare. Nice.
You did it! You got the second key! Good work, Mega Man!
Oh yeah.
I don't believe it. Bola lost to a little punk like you. Ha! If you think I'm a pushover like Bola, you've got another thing coming to you. I work for a living. I don't hold back ever. Not even if I have to fight a little
Blues,
kid
that's
like you.
a good choice, Weasel.
Getting past me. Not as long as you have that key. If you aren't going to hand it over nicely, I'll just have to take it from you.
So we're gonna try drill strats. I've never done it before. I might get very injured. We'll see how it goes.
He has a WWE champion belt. You better watch out.
All right, bye, Bola.
Not bad.
I'm sorry, Claymore.
You're not such a pushover.
God, the drill arm is
this
dumb.
much fun in a long time. You wait.
You're pretty good. Ah! Oh man. Hi, Claymore. Bye, Claymore. We love Claymore. Everything's fine. He's actually kind of a fun fight that we just 100% invalidated, but it's fine. Okay, so now we just escape.
I'm sure nothing will go wrong.
Now, unfortunately, you'll notice the water is drained now, which means Mondo Montal is absent. We're just going to choose to believe that he's docked peacefully somewhere.
He's in his charging station.
Exactly. Like my Roomba, named Rush, no joke, under my desk right now.
Beep.
Yeah, backtracking the whole way is definitely a bit of a hassle, but at least it does lower the level for you. Alright, how did I do this comfortably? I think it's just this method, so that should be fine. Oh my god. Yeah, these steps are definitely the most annoying part. It's like a victory lap. It's got the water removed so you get to experience the dungeon in a different way, and it gives you an opportunity to mop up any items you might have missed. So I do appreciate it. It is definitely like it's in one of the longer ones, that's definitely kind of a hassle. And also, the skates don't work. Like, these skates only work in the water, so we don't have the jet skates right now. Okay, so what was... There was, like, a big section that I missed. I think it was on 2... Yeah, we should be fine.
That sounds right.
Also, you get to see that these fish flop around, which is funny.
Yeah, so our Mallow friend is fine. He's not flopping.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if Mondo was in danger, he'd be in the middle of that room. Mondo's all good. Sell the jet skates or something? No, you just can't equip them. Or wait a minute. You know what? I'm an idiot. You're right. I can just equip them. I'm so used to having to equip stuff in the ship that it didn't even occur to me that I could just go in and do that manually. So actually, Weasel, thank you for... Oh, what am I doing? Oh, that's my fault. The worst. I thought I had one more level to go. Yeah, that's a womp-womp for sure. We got a... Now, that one I just disagree with. We've got sound alerts for that kind of thing, as a reminder. Are you stupid would be pretty good in this situation, provided sound alerts got fixed.
Are you stupid?
Thank you.
Unfortunately, it's still the old version.
No time to be scientific.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Right against the wall. Yeah, it's fine. We only have to do it one more time. Ah, yes. The new Richards make me so happy. I'm such a fan. They came out so great. Okay, so which is the direction? Mercifully not that way, so that's good.
Epic.
It was on floor 2.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure. Right, okay, we can go this way. Aw, Dama, thank you. I appreciate that. Shadow, is that excellent taste in regards to the Metal Wolf Chaos content? Epic is on screen. Epic is on screen for a while on purpose, to be fair. I do need to fix it, though. Like, the audio balance isn't very good. I think for the price that it is, I might also make it, I might move it out of the center. Hey, remember walking past these guys? Speaking of victory lap, we are going to take some easy big Zenny. We are also going to slightly modify Lunch Rush so that I can hear the audio too. It will be functionally identical. It's just going to be in 2 layers. Because right now I can't hear that one when it goes off. And that bums me out, because I wanna. Okay, straight across.
I also want to add explosions when the dudes would be, like, impacting
Yes.
and stuff.
Exactly. Later, idiots. B2. We are making our way. See, it's not that bad when you're not massively slowed down. Okay, so down then up, basically. There's also... Oh, shit. There's a chest that I missed there. We need to raise the water level. Granted, I think that one is just Zenny. We might let it slide.
I'm checking.
Well, it's not behind a drill wall is the thing, so I'm pretty positive we're safe. Oh, 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 oh.
It's Nino Ruins?
Yes. Oh, actually, you know what? It doesn't matter. We need to because the other wall is also behind it. So we do need to raise the water level here no matter what. But that's fine. Sewing machine. Weasel, I love the joke there too. I think it's supposed to be like a seed sower, like a machine that launches a bunch of seeds out is part of the thinking there. That's always been how I've interpreted it. I do wish it was a sewing machine though, because that would also be very funny.
Yes. Both items in those directions are Zenny.
That's fine, we need the money, and I've already changed the water level, so fuck it. It's fine. Honestly, this part's not really that bad either way. Because it is just the high jumps. Also, Weasel and Shadow, can I just say, I am honored that you guys are hanging out for so long. Warms my heart that people are this excited about Legends. I think that's high enough. So we need chest first, which is straight across. Need to do the high jump, but we're gonna anyway. Yeah, Legends 2, like, so I've mentioned it a couple times already, but we're just backtracking, so fuck it, we can just chat a little bit. X1, Mega Man X1 is my favorite game of all time. Mostly nostalgia. I mean, I still absolutely love it. I play it constantly. It's all good. Like, nothing but good things to say about it. X2, I think, is kind of the objectively superior game in that set. It like, tunes up a lot of stuff. I know that's still also preferential. There's people that'll make cases for one or the other. Up your motor skill? Yeah, 100%. X1 is the reason I can button mash the way I can. Which I know is hardly a fine motor skill thing, but you know what I mean. But Legends 2 specifically, I think, is like in the running for like my top 5 all times. I always forget how much I adore this game until I start a playthrough of it. It's just like top to bottom, no complaints. Like there's stuff that could be tuned a little bit differently, but part of it for me is also like, you know, when it came out and knowing like how many mechanical improvements there are over the original as well. Like it's just so good across the board. So that was just the dead ends. Yeah, this is just treasure. Ignoring you and your spooky water sounds. Give up the coziness of the first game's single island for almost a double. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Like, one is super. Like, all the Legends games are great. And I don't know, Weasel, I think you caught some of it, but Shadow, since you're newer, we played Great Adventure on 5 Islands before this too. So we've played every Legends game, legitimately all of them, like all the ones that actually have like long narratives. The guy that localized it is in our Discord server. We talk about it occasionally. So he showed up and hung out while we were playing it. It's been a great time. But like the design language, the characterization, everything about the Legends games are like, honest to God, I think if I didn't grow up with X, if I had a PlayStation 1 and like for whatever reason didn't play the X games, Legends would probably be my favorite series of all time. Like I can't get over how good they are. The one you're not up to date on. So admittedly it is very simple, but it's worth watching. And like it's just so cool that it got preserved, Weasel. Like part of the excitement for 5 Islands, outside of the fact that it's mechanically incredible that it was a game that like ran on Japanese cell phones, not smartphones, like flip phones, clamshell phones, running Java is like astonishing technologically. But the fact that for the longest time everybody thought it was just lost media, because like it wasn't anything that was ever on a different platform. You had to have one of the phones, and that was it. So if you didn't, it's gone forever. And people just like went through and bought phones until they had every part of the game and preserved it. And like, even if you don't like Mega Man, even if you don't like the Legends sub-series, anything like that is just such a triumph of game preservation then it was like, oh, well, we gotta play this. And then, you know, the community filled in, and Mega Alex came in and talked to us about it. It was just this big bonding exercise. It's, like, so cool. Yeah, all of it is just, it's so dope. Anyway, bye, great music. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's get out of here.
I thought I told you to wait.
Oh. Hi, Claymore.
I didn't think you'd gotten this far. A little more, and I would have lost you. Okay, then. Ready for another round?
Legit fighter melt him? I'm gonna melt him. Well, no. I'll showcase his attacks.
30 minutes over.
We are merely 30 minutes over. He does... Oh, well, he does... Oh, no, here it is. Cool, he did it. Dope. So he gets, thing like that. Let's just... Bye, Claymore! You are a very fun fight, but...
strong, aren't
sorry.
you? That's a big gun you've got.
Big drill.
It's not enough to hurt me.
Yes, it is.
You kids today think you're so hot? Well, there's still some fight left in this old man.
I love this.
My back. Ow, 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 ow. I can't move. Help me. Somebody, help me.
Hey, Bola.
I thought I was supposed to be your partner, not your nursemaid. We're willing to call it a draw if you are, boy. Come on, Claymore. Let's go.
Oh, if it weren't for my back, I'd have wiped up the floor with them, I tell you.
The back crack getting replaced by the grossest fart that you can think of with the reverb. That's really funny. That's a great Twitch redeem thing, or like Twitch event. Anyway, we're done. That's 2 keys down. That's 2 ruins down. None of them are going to be as slow as that one. But again, honest to God, I love that ruin front to back. Like, there's something about water dungeons that I don't know if I'm just like contrarian about it or what, but like, I love that dungeon. There should be, yes, give me joint plug, please and thank you. This is exactly why we're consistently funneling money into our pockets. Good recharge, energy canteen, medicine bottle. Didn't even heal once. Fucking awesome.
I believe it's going to be, what, like 3 minutes till the next stat?
14 minutes until the next ad.
Oh,
we're fine.
Really?
Yeah,
14?
we're fine. We're completely okay. I'm gonna go up, develop this item, and then we're gonna end for the evening. Myth, do you want to talk about, in the meantime, Saturday? While we're doing all this other stuff. I know it's out of order, but we might as well, just because we're so
It's
over.
completely out of order. Okay, fuck you.
Yeah.
Saturday, over on my channel, which you can find...
Here's what my analysis shows.
At 12 p.m. Pacific, we're going to be returning to the world of Mariomon, a ROM hack of Pokemon Emerald that replaces fucking everything with Mario characters. It's great and adorable. We're making a team comprised entirely of dinosaurs and orbs.
Hell yes, we are. Okay.
Chat
go
has
ahead.
text to speech. There's a whole bunch of wacky shit. You can go fishing in stream. It's very chaos.
Yeah, if you are following me, you will very much enjoy following Myth, so I definitely recommend it. You'll also be able to hang out with us in the Discord server, which has been pinged multiple times, but if you want to do that again really quick, while I go through and check some of these. We made the joint adapter.
My analysis is complete.
Which means now we can equip 3 Buster parts instead of 2. We also just made the Spread Buster and a Bazooka. And where am I missing the fucking vacuum part from? I know that I have access to that already, and I should have it, and I don't remember where it is. Questions for later, it's fine. We're going to change weapon back to the homing missile while I'm thinking about it. We are going to save. So yes, that is going to do it for us this evening in chat. I am so glad that everybody got to hang out with us throughout this whole session. I'm not sorry, actually, that we went long, because that just meant more Legends 2 time. We got to do a whole bunch of stuff. We were active the entire time. Got a little bit turned around on 1 or 2 things, but not a problem. Super, super happy with it. So Mondays are always Mega Monday for anybody who just showed up. What am I? Okay, I'm getting distracted. I'm just going to finish saving before I do my whole spiel. Save number 2. Just that we got it. So Mondays are always Mega Monday. We're going to continue running through this so that next week is going to be more Legends 2. You will not miss any of that way as long as you show up. We start 6 to 9, or it's 6 to 9 Pacific, so we are in for that. Tuesdays, so tomorrow, are Team Tuesdays. It will be myself and Myth, as well as 2 of our other friends, Ariful and Jay. We are going to try to get Helldivers 2 running again tomorrow. So that should be what we're playing, unless tests go poorly. I'm going to run a test on that this evening after this. You might see me log back on again. It's not going to be a real stream. I need to keep quiet and do dishes and stuff like that. So if you want to come back and hang out, you can, but just know it's not going to be a real stream. It'll just be to make sure that the game is running right. It'll probably only be like 15-20 minutes at the most. Thursday is a vote. At present, I actually don't know who's winning. I'm opening that up right now to check. But it is between Penny's Big Breakaway, Okami, and Tunic. That current vote is in favor of Penny's Big Breakaway. If you want to join our Discord, you are able to go in there and determine what we play on Thursdays. It is usually just me. Myth is there on commentary as well. It's a super good time. It's always a blast. And that's it. Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays for anybody that's new or lurking. And everybody else, you know the drill.
Also.
Yes.
I believe it is next Thursday? Yes. Next Thursday is going to be another community game night.
Yes. So that's a newer thing that we've been doing. I need to make a logo for it, but that's fine. The last Thursday of the month is community play. So come in, hang out. You'll figure out what we're doing probably the day before, if not definitely the day of. Last time we did Mario 64 Co-op DX as a whole. Or no, last time we did Ocarina of Time, like a giant Ocarina of Time seed. It was super, super fun. We actually completed that seed. We got Ganon with like a multi-hit kill with like fucking 7 or 8 of us. It was great. So highly recommend showing up for that as well.
I think the next one's going to be Mario 64, and there's going to be a link for that on the server.
Yes. But with that, that's everything I can think of. Is anybody's rateable? Who's online right now? Share that love. Feel Good is online. Let's drop in on what is Feel Good build right now? I actually don't 100% know. We'll figure it out. Doc Feelgood is super cool, super chill, friend of the channel. He is a Gunpla builder. You will know that we are big fans of Gundam and Gunpla here. If you've been hanging out for any amount of time, I'm going to queue that raid up. No pressure on hanging out. If you do join in, make sure you give your Maverick Hunter support. That's going to do it for us this evening. Myth, say your jam.
It is Grover.
Everybody have a thunderful evening. Take it easy. We will see you tomorrow.
GG's.